Elijah. Hey, you need to come get your character sheet, dude. We need to get ready to play. You don't have time to play games. All right. That's mine. Let's see.
That's mine.
Is that you? Okay.
Pretty
All
sure
right.
right up there it is.
All right. Make sure Josiah has his.
Got it.
said you found.
There's 2 laptops in my room, dude.
So you found the charger for it?
Yes.
Yeah, where's the computer?
Everything's in my room. The laptops, everything's in my room. Okay? Yeah, dude, both laptops are in my room, right? You'll have to get the brick for that and find. You'll have to get the brick for it and make sure it has a cord too. Hey, can you hear me?
No.
All right. Why is it using my speaker, not my headset? What the freak? I should be hearing you through my headset, not my damn speaker. Okay. Audio. Speakers, no. Headset, yes. Test. All right, say something to me now.
What would you like for
All
me
right.
to say to you?
Now I can hear you. All right. Okay, I've got you in my headset.
Good.
Sweet. All right. We'll see how well this goes tonight. I mean, it's going to be a learning experience for the first few weeks. As far as,
Yeah.
doing it this way, with the stream and everything. So
I'm working with Mom's internet, so just deal with me. It may be a little bit intermittent.
well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what mine will be.
Found it, but this part of the thing's missing.
That's what I told you. You'll have to find the cord for that. Josiah told me you guys have that somewhere. See if it's up in your room. If not, it may be in this box.
No, I have it in one place. My Xbox will plug it in. My Xbox
Okay.
port, so.
Okay, try that.
Hey, I failed on my one assignment.
Oh, yeah?
I forgot to calculate my THACO.
That's right. You can do it on the fly.
Yeah. Mom, there's a plug in here somewhere.
Not on that one.
There's not on this one?
Right here, though. I got a power strip under here.
Okay.
Hello? Is my mic
Hold
working? There it is. Cool beans.
The camera up and running if you need.
Maybe. If I have to switch, I'll switch.
I'll try. It's not the most current technology.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Mic check. Can anyone hear me?
We can.
Mike
Do that.
check. Who's Mike?
My brother.
Checking on Mike. Mike's good.
No, that's George.
True.
Tom Chowder.
Hey.
Hey, Garrick.
Yeah. I still have all the books, Ben.
All right.
Tal Kamar. Ooh, new.
My character's name is Eric, by the way. Erik. He has a last name, but we'll divulge that later. All right. We give everybody. Who else? We're missing Hall.
Yeah.
Okay. And Elijah. Let's see.
Did y'all happen to see the update on D&D?
Mm-mm. What do you mean? Oh, the movie?
No, they're going to release a new 2020 in 2024. They're going to change. Well, it's just going to be called D&D again. There's going to be no more versions or anything like that. They're just going back to D&D, and they're going to take a lot of stuff from 5e and roll it forward, and they're going to redo all their rules and everything and try to streamline it all.
Well, I don't know. That'll be interesting. I will honestly be very skeptical that I'm going to like this.
Yeah.
I mean, I love original AD&D, and I'm an old school gamer. That's just me. I don't want to play a bird man, but I mean, I guess,
Yeah. I understand.
I mean, seriously, I just don't. I don't want a tiger man. I don't want a weasel guy or a weasel girl or whatever. It's just stupid to me.
I thought you were kidding there for a minute. I thought you actually did
I'm
want
not.
to play
Dude,
a bird.
no, Tom, you know what I'm talking about. They have like
Dude,
birds.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrow Ka.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Dad, you sure you don't want to be a raven? I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
I
can
it's a
see
pretty
an
cool
eagle,
bird. Good
an
call.
eagle or a hawk. I'd
I'm
go
just
with that.
saying.
Saw
Yeah,
an
there
eagle
you
the
go.
other day.
There you go.
With the raven, you can. Oh, who's knocking on the door?
Exactly.
Hey, is Thaco a Dungeon Master's Guide issue? Because I can't find it in the handbook.
It is actually in the original Dungeon Master's Guide. If I remember right, it's in the glossary at the very back of the book. So it is actually in there. Most people don't think it is, and it came out with second edition, but it should be in the back of the book. However, I mean,
I don't have the DM guide. I don't have the DM guide. I only have the player's handbook.
Where else?
Yeah,
is it?
let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I mean, look, and I'll be completely honest with you guys. Like, this is gonna. Yeah, Elijah, what's up? Okay, yeah, here. The small bag on top. I think. See, is that a full set? Make sure it's a full set. Take whatever you want. Full set. Let me look. Does it have a 6-sided? A regular?
Yeah,
die?
do I need to come in your
No,
room
you
and
need
grab
some regular.
dice,
Get
or-
some of those regular dice in the corner. I'd get like 3 of them. Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying, look, we're all going to be, this is going to be trial and error, and we'll tweak it as we go. And everyone's getting back in the swing of things. I'm going to have to look everything up. I mean, we're all going to have to. So
you guys are going to have to help me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries, dude. What's that?
Dad,
I said
are we going to include any 5e
I did.
spells? Because there's a lot
Your
more like,
E-Lids email. Okay, that's where it is. Go ahead. Sorry, I was blabbering.
are we going to include any 5e spells? Because there's a lot of like first level 5e spells that are really good.
Not at this point, or not. But look, if y'all want to include, if all of us decide to include the 5e spells, I'm okay with that.
It just provides a little bit more variation.
Sure. And
That's
in
all.
that sense, I'm honestly kind of cool with that because I don't have an issue with extra spells per se. I don't know how you guys feel, but my thing again is the character classes and all that. I just don't want I have 3 different classes and 3 different races, and I'm out.
Well, I'm set as far as my spells is concerned. Then,
for now, don't go with 5e spells because I don't have them. I literally don't have anything that. I mean, you could, but we'd have to all look it up because I don't have it. I have the player's handbook and the DM guide, and they're the first edition. Yeah. Yeah. So for now, go with
you only
the
get
first
one right now anyway.
Right. That's
You
what
only
I'm
get
saying.
one right now anyway.
And that's probably Magic Missile, right? I mean,
Not for me. It probably is for him.
yeah, for Josiah.
I'm rolling out sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tal Kamar is a little bit more of a pacifist than I am.
I wouldn't call
Is
him
that
a
how I-
pacifist, and he'll put your ass to sleep for that. Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, when you're sleeping,
what-
it's really easy to come slice your
people
throat.
can do all kinds of things to
how
you when
weak
you're
I am.
asleep.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So,
What is that
Careful,
how did I
Fyodor,
pronounce the name correctly?
What?
yeah,
Tal
Talcamar, you
Kamar.
nailed it.
Talcamar? Cool beans. Okay. Then
But you
I'll
can call
look
me
up
Tal
that.
until you become an enemy.
Got you.
Okay, so
Well,
y'all want to? Let's go ahead and let me see. Let me back up just a hair.
You saw from Matt, and I don't know his character's name, so I'm going to call him Matt.
Oh, I didn't see anything from Matt.
Well, he said he's not going to be able to make it.
Oh, okay, all right, we'll go on that.
He said, "Don't kill me."
All right, we will be sure to give him the first opportunity in combat. All right,
Yeah, I nominate Matt to lead.
yeah, Matt's taking point. Okay,
All right, Ben. It's a 20. If you didn't guess already.
I'm going to give Elijah like 2 more minutes, and then we're going to get going.
Tom, what's a 20?
You're a Thaco.
Before all of your adjustments,
Correct.
if you have any.
Yeah, your chart goes 20 for 0 and 20 for 1, and then 19 for 2, and it goes down by 1 for each level, or for
Is it
each
DM
armor
guide?
class. I think
Is
this
it
is
Dungeon
from the
Master
DM
System?
guide. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
what a right
table
man.
1C.
I'm gonna
Clear,
put that
yeah,
right
clear.
there real quick.
Clerics are a solid 20, and then it goes 19, 18, 17 for each armor class afterwards. So I think
Hey,
cleric
Tom,
and fighters are
is
about
that
the same.
something?
I'm sorry.
Is that something you can snip and send? Is that something you can snip and
Yeah.
send me?
Yeah, I can snip.
Yeah,
Snipping tool is a cool thing.
Yes, it is.
I can't believe
Is
this
that
character sheet I
online,
have.
Tom? How do you find all that stuff out, Tom? Is that all online?
Yeah, that's where I found it. I just looked
What?
it up. I Googled it, but it was actually kind of hard.
I
to
don't know
find.
where it
I
is.
hadn't
That's
been
why I
able
was
to-
asking you.
Where's
All
the
right, it's got to
stream?
be in my room then somewhere.
When Kenna
Hey,
gets
Tom,
here,
you
in
can
my room
pay
then.
Tom, you can pay $9.95 and get the DM guide on download
We got to find
in
it though.
30 minutes, or 30 seconds.
Okay, it won't let me paste it in here in the chat. So
You can send it to me.
I wonder if it's
Yeah.
at my online public library, if I can get it on my online public library. For free.
hey Ben, I just
I'm
replied
buying
to
it
the
right now.
email that Pete sent
Okay.
out for the chat or for the stream.
Okay. Cool.
And Mike, you're in the same boat I am. We're a 22 since we're fighters.
Hey, one
We're the
second,
same as clerics right now, I think.
Which one's 22? What are you talking about? What's at 22?
For Thaco to hit armor class 0.
Armor class?
Yep.
We're at 22?
We're at 20 also. Sorry,
Oh.
20. Yep.
20.
Oh gosh, no, ours is clerics are actually better off than we are.
Really?
Yeah.
I have speed at 30, and then I don't think we didn't do anything on initiative.
Initiative is based. I think dexterity may give you a modifier, but that's all. You roll for initiative, so it's
Okay.
depending what you roll.
Bro, where's your character sheet?
I don't have it in my room, dude. You have
It's
it, like-
fine. I already have the stats on my phone.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. We'll just try to-
Oh,
I have I'm looking at my character sheet, dude. I wrote it down on my phone.
Using an app for that, Fyodor?
So I have it just on my notes app. I have all my stats written down in case I lost my my actual character sheet.
Okay.
So I just copied
Yeah.
all my stats, and I was just looking at what I wrote down for my notes as far as spells for all the first E spells.
All right.
Because I know, like you said, I can only have one, but
All
I'm
right, ready to roll now here. Hang on,
what
we
I
had.
will have eventually.
All right, cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, for
well,
sure. Yeah.
Everybody's
You want to
in.
know where you're headed, right?
Okay. Now, why did I just lose my character? Dadgummit.
Elijah, what is that background, dude?
Dude, I don't know.
Tweak.
Stop judging me. Are you against
What
me?
the hell? All right, I don't know. All right, I give up.
I will kill you.
Okay. All right, so let's get started.
Okay, go.
All right, let me come back here to my intro. All right, let's get started, gentlemen. So we are beginning our journey in the realm of Greyhawk. And like I said, we're going to take it with baby steps here for the first few weeks until we get our stride, and then we'll tweak what we need to tweak as far as rules and making adjustments, adding 5e spells or something or whatever. We'll figure that all out. I just want to do whatever everybody wants to do. Whatever you guys decide, that's what we'll do. I just personally didn't want to do all the multi-races and characters because it gets really crazy from the DM perspective. And since this is my first time to really DM, I didn't want to bury myself. Okay, so the realm of mankind is narrow and constricted. Always the forces of chaos press upon its borders, seeking to enslave the populace, rape its riches, and steal its treasures. If it were not for a stout few, many in the realm would indeed fall prey to the evil which surrounds them. Yet there are always certain exceptional and brave members of humanity, as well as similar individuals among its allies, dwarves, elves, and halflings, who rise above the common level and join battle to stave off the darkness which would otherwise overwhelm the land. Bold adventurers from the realm set off for the Borderlands to seek their fortune. It is these adventurers who provide the challenge, carry the battle to the enemy. Such adventurers meet the forces of chaos in a testing ground where only the fittest will survive to return and relate their tale. Here, these individuals will become skilled in their profession, be it fighter or magic user, cleric or thief. They will be tried in the fire of combat. Those who return, hardened and more fit. True, some few who do survive the process will turn from law and good and serve the masters of chaos, but most will remain faithful and ready to fight chaos wherever it threatens to infect the realm. You are indeed members of that exceptional class, adventurers who are journeying to the keep on the Borderlands in search of fame and fortune. Of course, you are inexperienced, but you have your skills and a heart that cries out for adventure. You have it in you to become great, but you must gain experience and knowledge and greater skill. There is much to learn, and yet you are willing and eager to be about it. Each of you has come with everything which could possibly be given you to help. Now you must fend for yourselves. Your fate is in your hands, for better or worse. Ahead, up the winding road, atop a sheer-walled mount of stone, looms the great keep. So you guys are all in a caravan heading towards the keep, which is coming up on the horizon. You're going upwards on a sandy dirt causeway up towards the keep. Of course, you are inexperienced. Oh, no, wait a minute. After it's a winding road, here at the civilization strongholds between Goodlands and Bold, you will base yourselves and equip for forays against the wicked monsters who lurk in the wilds. Somewhere nearby, amidst the dark forest and tangled fens, are the caves of chaos, where fell creatures lie in wait. Remember that, because we're going to have quite some time in the caves. All this you know, but before you dare adventure into such regions, you must become acquainted with the other members of your group. For each life will depend upon the ability of the others to cooperate against the common foe. Now, before you enter the grim fortress, is the time for introductions and an exchange of information. For fate seems to have decreed that you are to become an adventurous band who must pass through many harrowing experiences together on the path which leads toward greatness. You have traveled for many days, leaving the realm and entering into the wilder area of the Borderlands. Farms and towns have become less frequent and travelers fewer. The road is climbed higher as you enter the forested and mountainous country. You now move up a narrow, rocky track. A sheer wall of natural stone is on your left, the path falling away to a steep cliff on the right. There is a small widening ahead where the main gate to the keep is. The blue-clad men-at-arms who guard the entrance shout at you to give your names and state your business. All along the wall, you see curious faces peering down at you, eager to welcome new champions of law, but ready with crossbow and polearm to give another sort of welcome to enemies. So the background is you have all responded to Lord Hasty's call, who is the governor of this region, for adventurers, mercenaries, soldiers, law-abiding citizens, if you will, to come to the aid of the realm, because we have impending. The word is there's going to be some impending attacks from the north, and in fact they've had a number of raids, incursions into the towns. Some villages have been attacked, caravans destroyed, all of which you're going to become more familiar with in the coming days as we go through this. But now you've all, oops, my battery is running low. Hang on a second. Why is that? Because it's plugged in. 1 second. Un momento, por favor.
Yo, Josiah.
All right, I think we're going to be good now. Let's see.
Or
I think
wait, how do I
some-
say? Do I say
yep.
Fro? Is it Frodo, Josiah? Is it? How do I say your name, bro?
Fjordor.
Theodore.
Theodore.
Fjordor.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just want to.
So anyway, you guys have all responded. You don't know each other yet, but you're about to. You've all responded to the governor's request for people to come to defend this area, this place that you live, the country that you live in, which is one of the provinces in Greyhawk. And so you've journeyed to the keep, and someone on the top, you're at the main gate to the keep, and one of the men-at-arms looks down and says, "Hey, state your business and your name. You first. What's your name?" So who's first in the party and who wants to answer? Just pick one of you go. Who happens to be first?
Go ahead, Tal.
Al. I'm Talcomar Trevinick from Welkwood. And we're here pursuing rumors of combat in the north, or the west, or the east.
Okay. So you're here to fight for us. Is that it?
That's it. That's right.
Okay. And you, sir, what about you? Theodore, you're next.
We are protectors of the weak. We're here to challenge any foes that are willing to challenge the land that we govern and the land that we plan on dividing equally among those who live in the land in a peaceful manner.
Okay, that's a likely story. Tom, what's your character's race?
I'm an elf.
You, Mr. Elf, we don't see much of your kind in this area. What's your story?
I lend my strength to help keep the evil in this land.
Okay, well, we'll see. What's your name there, Mr. kind of scroungely looking guy? Kind of a thieving type, I see.
Tarka?
What's your name? Yeah,
Tarka.
Tarka.
I'm half elf. I'm a wanderer. I'm here to defend for the Lord.
Well, I fancy you a scoundrel, to be honest, but sure, we'll take that for now. Okay, and what's about you, final man? What's your name?
My name is Xander. I'm a halfling, and I've come here to, steal things. Have treasure. I'm really more a rich lifestyle. You know what I mean?
That's fantastic. That's what we need is some more thieves around here. I can't keep my wallet as it is. Fantastic. Well, let me just tell you, Mr. Thief, in this place, we believe in law and order. And should we find you thieving or perhaps attempting to thieve, you might lose a hand. So be careful.
No, I'm a good boy.
Okay.
You know, oh,
I tell you what, you appear to be at least a manageable sort. Guardsmen, go ahead and raise the gate. So you hear the big creak of the chains, and the gate starts to lower down, and the bridgeway lowers down, and the gate starts to come up. So I'm guessing we're going to move inside, or are you just going to stand there?
We'll
No,
move
let's go
inside.
inside. Let's
walk
go.
in.
We'll move inside.
Fantastic.
Walk in. Yep.
All right, so you guys walk inside. Okay, so what you see in this area, and we're going to have to, if somebody wants to generally map this out, they can, however you want to do it. I will have a map of the keep ultimately that I can share with you, but right now I'm going to describe what it is. So you're going to go through the main gate. You have 2 towers on either side, right, with parapets at the top, right, and men-at-arms looking down at you. You're going through the main gate. You go into an entry yard, which is about 20 feet wide, 20 feet deep, I should say, and about 200 feet wide. It's a very large area, but it's just an entry yard. So you move into an entry yard. Do any of you have horses or no? I know you bought equipment, and I seriously doubt that you purchased any horses. Did you? Or
Did not buy a
or do
horse.
we-
No.
I did not buy a horse yet.
Okay. All right. So no horses to stable at this point. Okay. So I think I, for one, Eric, and I didn't give my name either, which I should have, and that was my miss. I'll have to remember that. I didn't introduce myself at the gate. I'm thirsty because this has been a long journey getting here. So I'm suggesting that we head for the tavern, which is usually one of my favorite places to go anyway. So what do you guys think? Go have a drink? Actually, since I don't really know you guys yet, I'm just going to say I'm thirsty, and I asked the guy who escorted us in, where's the tavern, and he points in the direction of the tavern, and I head that way.
I agree. I
So,
say we
I'm
go
gonna-
in, and I say we go ahead and work out how we're going to do this as a party. It looks like we're all stuck together, so let's figure out who's leading this thing and how we're moving around here.
I think that's a good
Agreed.
idea.
I could go for some mead right now. Some ale.
There you go.
I need some
Hey.
booze. That's all I need right now.
I
All
doubt
right,
this
so we
place
head
has
into the
anything
tavern.
decent to drink, but we'll try.
I'm up for a drink anytime.
All right.
Get to that tavern.
Into the bar we go.
Yes.
Okay, so into the tavern we go. Bartender says, "Hey, come on in, travelers. What have you? Who wants some ale?
I do.
Sarka does.
Around for everyone?"
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the local wench comes and seats you at a very large table. It's actually a round table. That's enough to seat everyone. So here you find yourself, never having met, but here for a common purpose, sitting together, and they're beginning to bring the drinks over. Hey, fellow travelers, my name is Eric, and it appears I'm here for the same reason you are, which is to fight against the enemies of the land, and maintain our freedom. I'm very keen to not see the land ravaged as it has been in the past again. So, in the sense that we appear to be here for the same reason, I salute you. All right.
Well, I was going to say,
Go
well
ahead.
met, Brother Eric. My name is Garrick.
Ah, very nice. Yes, very nice. And so, what Each of you, what's your proficiency? What's your trade? What's your skill?
I'm good at stealing stuff. You know, that's my trick. You know, I'm just really good into stealing. So that's my thing.
Okay. And you're a halfling,
Yeah.
Mister,
Yeah.
a short one even. I like
Yeah.
halflings. I find them to
Gotta
be
live that
amusing.
bougie lifestyle. So, you know, that's just how it
There
is.
you go. Well,
Booze, women, and
sometimes
food. That's what I love.
sometimes other people's stuff is better to have.
Absolutely.
Well, it depends. Sometimes thievery comes in handy. I myself am more of the generally law-abiding sort, but as long as it's not my items that you intend to confiscate, I think we'll get along just fine.
Well, if you're rich, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
What about you, Mister? You're Mister Half Elf. I deem you. I deem you a half elf. Is that true?
Yes, I'm a half elf. I come from a family of farmers, and I've been on a far wandering trip around this far land trying to find out what I want to do. And I tend to run with packs and learn how to fight and defend different things. And I think I'm ready to help the Lord and defend His world.
Fantastic. From what I understand, they are desperate for soldiers who are willing to fight.
I'm willing to fight.
What I've heard is that there's been quite a amount of bloodshed recently with their caravans, and that the supply route into this keep has been impacted, shall we say, by raids from these goblins. I've heard tales of goblins and orcs and various things, bandits even. It's hard to know what's true. I don't know what's true, but certainly someone is waylaying their caverns or caravans. So my guess is that they're going to ask us to help with that.
Why I'm game.
Okay, so as he's saying this, the door to the tavern opens up, and someone steps in. Hear ye, hear ye, all inhabitants, be on notice that there will be a tournament of champions held on the jousting grounds in one day. This tournament, ordered by Lord Hasty himself, shall allow participants to compete on the field of battle, prove their skill for a potential heroic endeavor by which they will be enlisted to fight for the governor, for the people, to maintain our freedom. Now, this will not go without compensation. Various artifacts, some potentially mysterious and even magical in nature, will be awarded to the victors. And the losers, well, they will receive what losers on the field of battle receive. I don't think I need to explain that any further. So, anyone wishing to take part in this tournament can sign up here at the bar with the bartender and state your proficiency, and we will attempt to match you up against a worthy foe so you can demonstrate your skill. We are desperate to put together a band of adventurers to fight for our freedom. It's time to fight against this oppressive foe that is now come against us. And frankly, we need help. So we beg of you to consider this opportunity, and may the best man, elf, halfling, or dwarf win. Cheers. And he turns around and walks out.
Hey, I'm down. I'll do it. I'll do the competition.
So the bar kind of lights up with noise because this is quite the announcement. Nothing like this has ever happened before. So lots of loud noises and responses from the patrons. Some drunk, raucous laughter. Some appear to be concerned. Some shout bravado. So this is quite the turn of events. So I'm going to go up to the bar. My character is going to go up to the bar and try to look at this proclamation or whatever it is. Does anybody want to go with me, or I'm just going to go up there? But
I'll join
anyway,
you.
I go up there and look at it, and it says basically that, again, there's going to be a tournament held where on the field of combat, where the those who participate will fight against some captured prisoners that are being held in the keep, that were captured during raids against the caravans and against the keep. So this should be interesting, and I don't know what to expect, but so I go back down and sit down. I'm going to think about this. My character's going to think about this. This is quite the interesting turn of events.
My character's going to.
So let's
go
talk
ahead and
about
sign
this.
up.
Yeah. Tom says he's all in.
And so he should,
Garrett,
Tom. And so
Garrett
he
says
should,
he's
Garrett.
all in.
We should certainly have representatives in the tournament if we want to move forward, gentlemen. I'm not sure the observing, my particular skill set is contributory to a tournament. I tend to move more thoughtfully and less openly.
I'm game.
I shall sign up. You know, I'd probably be a very, probably go against another thief, another halfling of mine.
I want in.
The chance to maybe.
Do we all
receive
need to be
some
in, or do we all
magical-
need to be out?
I'm in.
How about we go in as a team?
Do we all need to be in or out? Let's do it.
Maybe we can all go in as a team.
Let's do it as a team.
Okay.
Would you all?
Let's do
would
it.
you all consider going together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Let's do it.
Agreed.
Let's try that. So I go up to the barkeep and ask him who it was that came in and made the announcement, and he tells me the name of the person, and I ask him if he can have a servant go, perhaps try to locate him so we can ask a question. So they're going to go try to find this guy, and maybe we can find out if we can do this together, because that seems to be I don't know that I'm ready to be. I'm not so gung-ho or that I'm foolish, so I don't know that I want to singly go out and fight against an unknown foe by myself. I like the odds of a group much better.
Yep.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Okay.
Here.
So after a while, the guy comes back in and is saying, come in looking for who's looking for him. So we call him over. So what do you guys say?
Well, I'd like to ask if the matchups are based off of prior skill, or if it's just sort of a random bid.
Good question, sir. We intend to fairly, as much as we can, match the combatants against each other. Obviously, our intention is to locate a group of adventurers who could serve the realm well. This is about us finding the right group to attempt to find out who is attacking these caravans and put a stop to it, whatever that means, by whatever means necessary, if you follow. So obviously our intention is to locate the right group. So certainly we'll try to put a fair fight together, Although, again, the goal is to find the best set of adventurers. So that's what we plan to do. Why do you ask? Are you all wanting to do this? Do you all plan to enlist?
Yes. I.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
We're
Okay.
in.
Are you wanting to do it together?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Aloha, yep.
Okay. So in that case, we could have you all participate together. Unfortunately or fortunately, we do have a number of prisoners who we managed to capture during many of the raids that we've encountered recently. Some have given us some interesting information and others not. But we don't intend to, we would like to get more out of them before they're dispatched, if you will. So this should work. We should be able to do this. Have you signed up? So you guys can go sign up if you want. The note for anyone who hasn't signed up yet, if you want, you can go sign up at the bar.
All right. We'll go to the bar
Is there
and
a
sign up.
prize? Is there a prize to all of this glory and all this fighting?
Great question. Certainly, we want to reward you. We understand that you are taking quite a risk. So obviously, there has to be some reward. There will not only be monetary reward, but the governor himself, Lord Hasty, has in his possession and in his collection over years some artifacts of eastern, northern, other lands, some very mysterious in nature, some obviously magical, that will be included in the booty for the winners. We will have some type of a random drawing for the winners for that. So if the idea of magic items of importance excites you, then you should find this worthy treasure, quite the worthy reward for your struggles. Again, make no mistake, this is a fight to the death. We anticipate that some folks will not walk off the field of battle. So we make no promises. There will be no apologies at the end of the day. But if you survive, to the victor go the spoils. Good evening.
How
And
rich
he
is this
turns the
mayor?
box off.
How rich is he? Like, what's an estimate?
How rich is
he?
he? He
'Cause
turns around and says, how rich is he? He's rich enough. Take care. And he turns around and walks
I will
off.
take your word for it. I will take your word for it.
We're in a big keep. I think he's got cash.
Yeah.
He's got some cash.
He's got
There
some
you
dollar
go.
dues, bougie
Okay.
lifestyle, you know.
So the tournament is, he said it was tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's going to be tomorrow afternoon, as it turns out. It would say it on the proclamation, on the jousting field, on the parade ground, which that's here in the key. And so, Eric says, well, this is an interesting turn of events. I'm interested to see what you all have to offer. I am keen to continue my training, gain in my skills and experience, and I hope that we're able to work well together. For now, I'm going to try to find a place to bed down for the night. I'm very tired from this trip. And so, unless there's anything else to cover, I will likely see you perhaps in the morning. So I'm going to go ask the winch, the serving winch, where I can get a place. And in fact, there are some private rooms here, some private apartments that we can enjoy for the night that you can rent. They have a few small apartments and then one large room. So I am probably, I don't know how much money. It's like 50 silver pieces a night. So let me see. I'll have to figure out. I don't know. I probably don't know you guys well enough yet. I'll probably try to get my own place.
50 silver?
50 silver a
That's
night.
5
These are
gold.
nice apartments.
I'm
Yeah.
a wanderer, so I can stay in the big room. I don't have to have
Okay.
my own room.
All right. So the big room has enough room for like a dozen people.
Yeah, I'm good there.
Who did we lose here?
I'll
Xander.
stay outside with the half elf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tarka and I will enjoy another drink at the bar.
What? I
Well,
just let you back in. You're in. All right. So what did you say, Ben? I'm sorry. Or what did y'all say?
Tarka and I will enjoy another drink in the
Okay,
main room.
cool. All right. That works.
I'll also stay at the bar for a while.
I choose to sit outside and contemplate the mission that we're embarking on tomorrow and think of any strategic points of interest I can sort of think about for the battle tomorrow.
Okay.
Sort of just take it all in.
All right. Sounds good.
So as I look around at Garrick, I look at you. What are you carrying in weaponry?
I have a long sword, a short bow, and a dagger.
I'm carrying
Typical elven fare. Are you wood elf, Garrick?
I'm from the dim forest, so
Okay, so woodland, yes.
yeah, woodland. Yeah.
And
I'm
Tarka, what are you?
Yeah.
I am. I'm carrying a long bow, a light crossbow, and I am from a small town in the name Ballast in the Great Kingdom. Close knit community.
And your particular set of skills are suited to combat, then?
Yes.
Tarka.
And what about you, Talcamar?
And Fyodor, I see you.
He's outside.
You stay quiet, Fyodor. What? Yeah. Oh, Fyodor's outside. I can't talk to him. Got it.
Right.
Well, I'll come in. I'm
So
hearing
you guys
your
noticed.
conversation from
You guys
afar.
noticed.
And
Good.
I exclaim, I have
So you guys noticed my quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff.
Say that again.
And a pointy hat. Okay.
No pointy hat jokes. Elf. From one elf to another.
So are you?
I carry a quarterstaff at my hip. You'll see the dagger at my hip, and particular pouches across my waistline, and a few other packs that I carry. But primarily, you'll see the quarterstaff and the dagger.
I recognize a wizard when I see one.
Precisely. Not your typical elf.
I guess Fyodor.
And the halfling. Where did the halfling go?
Oh, I'm here. I'm right here.
Is the halfling out stealing? Is he out thieving?
I wish at the moment, but I'm too exhausted from this far trip that I do not have the ability at the moment to steal anything. So, but tonight I would make sure to lock up your things because I might steal something. So,
I highly recommend, halfling, that you understand stealing from us is death. Stealing from our foes is welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not stealing if you don't find out.
Oh, this could
That
be an
little dead
interesting,
halfling.
an interesting experience with Elijah's character here. All
Yeah.
right.
Remember, the keep will take a hand. We'll take the head.
There you go. Okay, so
Well,
everyone's going to have a beer or two and chill for a while.
Yep.
Chill.
All right. I'm going back. I go back to my apartment.
Nice. Yeah, being of my old age, being of many young halflings acting in the same manner, But as far as my weaponry is concerned, I have a runic dagger that was passed down to me, and I, as well as far as in comparison, I also have a quarterstaff similar to what Tal Kamar has, being a magic user myself.
Are you wise, Theodore? Are you truly wise? Or are you a liar?
I'll let my
How,
my wisdom speak for myself throughout this journey that
but
we
what
partake in.
wisdom do you have to share to show that you're truly wise?
None
Are
that
you
a
in wolves in
halfling
sheep's
can
clothing?
understand.
Okay. Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Okay, so the night's passing, and I'm guessing at some point everyone's going to go back to their apartment. Excuse me, and bed down for the night.
Cheers.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I've got my room, and then everyone. I think everyone else is in a common room, but if not, whatever. Whoever has their own room is fine. We'll if you have your money on your written down somewhere, just subtract 50 silver pieces if you want to keep track of that.
That's 5 gold, right?
Ooh, that's a good. I don't remember my conversion, man. That's a good question.
I thought it was 10 silver per
It
gold.
may be, yeah, it may be 10 for one. I don't know.
That's steep price.
Yeah,
I was going to say I
nice.
only have 50
Well,
gold points.
there are
right
only
now.
a few private apartments in the whole keep. Yeah, these are well appointed. They're well appointed, but
we're in their common room or their common area.
yeah, the common area is still a nice room. It's a very nice,
Okay.
nicely well appointed room with like 6 beds in it. 8 beds in it. Probably 8 beds in it, I guess, based on the number of people that can stay there. Okay, so the morning dawns. Let's think. I've already purchased. Let me make sure that I had purchased all my equipment. Where's my character sheet? Where did I put it? It's right here. No. There it is. Okay. Okay, so I have a flail. Let me see. Oh, okay. Here I did purchase my stuff. I have chainmail, elfin chainmail. It's not magical, but it's of elfin make. It's not magical though. Chainmail and shield, and a footman's flail, a cloak, leather boots, a flask, and torches. So here's the thing: the way that this works, whatever you have written down is what you have. If you don't have it written down, you don't have it, right?
Right.
Whatever your character says, that's what he does. As dungeon master, understand that's the way that we play, right? So what your character says, that's what he does. What he has is what's written down. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. I'm just making sure that you understand that I'm going to be completely fair with everybody. It's just that, you can't, we're not going to do the, I have one of those, but I just didn't write it down bit. So if you, whatever you have, write it down, put it on a piece of paper, beforehand and all that. And just understand that whatever you tell me, that's what your character's doing, right? All right.
Gotcha.
Fair enough. But I just to make
I
sure.
What if I didn't write down any money that I had any money?
You should. We'll roll. You can roll if you didn't. What's your class? What's your? What are you? A fighter? I can't remember.
Fighter. Yep. 5d4.
Yeah. So whatever that is, it's like, isn't it like D10 though? I thought.
No, it's 5d4 times 10, so it's 50 to 200.
Right, 50 to. That's what I'm saying. That's you get the most money. The fighter class has the most starting money usually.
Yeah. After buying all mine, I had 16 gold left and 10 silver. So, and just to let y'all know, I have just a backpack, a couple of weeks of rations, 50 feet of rope, a couple of water skins, 2 small sacks, and a large pouch belt. Besides my armor.
What kind of armor do you have? Yeah.
Chainmail.
Chainmail. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I have chainmail, sword, short bow, and a dagger, and of course a quiver and arrows. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So breakfast. I'm going to go to the tavern and have breakfast, and we'll see who I see in there. But yeah, I go in there to have breakfast, and they have bread and mead and some cheese, some local cheese, freshly made, some berries. Just a good solid breakfast. Nothing extravagant or special, but solid. So I'm having my breakfast at the table, and just trying to get ready for my day. So, who else is going to have breakfast? Or are you guys sleeping in?
I woke up early this morning to dine in and to have some delicious danishes and pastries that they have served at the hotel, and have a couple bottles of booze too. Good way to wake up.
Breakfast of champions.
Yep.
I'll come down for a light breakfast. No drinking. I know today's a day of killing.
Yeah, it's a very light day for me too. For that reason, I need to have my wits about me, or
I've been studying and
Okay.
I've been studying and contemplating all night. Typically, don't sleep very much. More of a twilight rest, but I'm prepared for today and hungry.
Fantastic.
I stroll in late, have a small breakfast, and then head outside.
So while we are down there at breakfast, a slender, middle-aged, maybe slightly older gentleman in robes approaches our table and introduces himself as Devious. In fact, his name is Devious, which is I find to be interesting. But, sirs, I am Mr. Devious. I'm the priest here at the keep, and I hear that this group has signed up for today's tournament. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes.
We have all signed up to fight and glory and to receive treasures and rewards for our great
Aha.
fights.
Treasures and rewards, is it? Well, if you survive, I think that sounds like a good plan, sire. And he turns to the magic user and says, "And what might your profession be, sir?"
I'm a
I'm a
tinkerer,
hunt-
well in trade as far as my magic goes. I study books of old time. I'm a historian, but also I'm also a useful guide, an emissary of the
A
once
magician,
powerful.
perhaps. Are you a magician, sir?
That tends to be told, but I am more so interested in learning of the great chronicles of this history.
Well said, well spoken. I tend to see things from a more spiritual, religious nature, but I can greatly respect the arcane arts, however you come by them. So I trust that you will all do well in the tournament. It's been quite exciting here recently, and in fact, a number of things have been going on. You'll hear a lot of things around here. Some of it true, some not as much, perhaps, but interesting things. I might be of help to you when it comes to making your way around here and understanding the locals and the environment. If there's anything I could share with you or be of service, please let me know. I'm glad to be at your service.
Did we lose?
Thank you, Devious.
Well, we lost Talcamar. I'm adding him back.
Here he's coming.
There's
I'm back. It's my fault. It was my fault.
Oh, you're good.
Oh,
I
that
will-
happened.
I will give you one piece of information here. He's going to share a rumor with you. Be aware that the big dog men live very high in the caves of chaos.
Okay.
Remember that. Very high in the caves. Be careful where you go if you venture to the caves. Many folks have ventured into the caves seeking fame and fortune. Very few return. And that's not a threat, mind you. That's just my way of offering some sound advice.
Thank you, Devious.
Good day to you.
I'm
And you
familiar with
Talcamar.
many humanoid forms.
Yeah.
Yes, Garrett.
Talcamar. Was that an invisibility spell you just cast?
That's right, exactly.
I'll ask no.
Don't put on the ring.
No, alas, no. That was simply a stupidity spell. Yes, it was called sign up for something while you're streaming.
All right, so we hear bugles outside in the distance. I'm guessing that it's coming from the parade grounds. That's interesting. So I'm going to finish up my breakfast, and I might think about heading over that way, but
Wander
I'll let you
over
guys
that way?
decide what you want to do. But I hear the bugles going off in the distance, sounding something of note going on at least.
Are the parade grounds outside the castle?
The parade grounds are inside the keep.
Okay.
Yeah, again, I will have a map that I can show you next time, but it's basically from where we are, it's around the corner through a gate, through an
Okay.
interior gate, and then there's a large parade ground. So if we wanted to head over that way, like I said,
Yep.
it's inside the keep. It's a small walk.
Yep. Let's go check out the entertainment.
Okay, so walking through the keep, we see that it's very much like keeps that we've seen before, where there's various shops. There's a blacksmith. There's, of course, the tavern. There's other shops where folks are selling things. There are apartments for housing for the notables that live in the keep, the officials, the castellan who runs the keep, the captain at arms, and various other people. And then we have a gate that leads us into the parade ground, which is a very large open area. The parade ground must be, let's see, it's about 200 feet or more wide, and at least that wide and that long. It's about 200 by 200, perhaps a little bit longer. So it's a pretty large area. Enough for a small jousting run. But for today, we noticed that there are on either end some wagons, and they're covered up, so you can't see what's inside the wagons. But about two or three wagons up against one side. And then you have just a large open field in the middle. On either side, too, you have stands where people are sitting, or people will be sitting. They're not sitting there yet, but for people to sit and observe. So it looks like what you would have seen before, what you would be familiar with as some type of a jousting tournament type setup. And on the field. And so they're just kind of getting started. And the bugle was just signaling the commencement of the day's events. And so right now you have kind of what amounts to a grounds crew out there kind of tidying up. And then, like I said, the covered wagons off to one side, which at this point, you don't know what's in them or if anything is in them. So the way that the tournament is going to work is that there will be other matches going on. There'll be one or two matches before our group is called upon. It looks like that we are third in line for the day. And so we can, and at this time, I would say it's approximately 9:30 local time a.m. The tournament won't start till noon, high noon, as it turns out, in the old nod to the old Western. So it'll start at high noon, and then again, our group is slated for about a couple hours, or however long it takes. Actually, however long it takes for the people, the initial groups to perish on the field of battle, which actually could be pretty quick, couldn't it?
Yep.
You never know. Yeah, I guess it depends on how long it takes people to die.
Well,
that
considering the nature of our confrontation, I think it would be wise to talk about formations as far as our battle line.
Someone's using their brain.
Fyodor is
Strategy.
correct.
Yeah.
Might I make a recommendation?
Yep.
Might I recommend that we have a triangle formation supported on the inside by Fyodor and myself, to Garrick and Tarka on the outside, and the halfling at the point. And we rotate the point to face the enemy. We may be faced on enemies from all sides. And the wise and myself in the middle, we can probably support better as long as we're not immediately in conflict.
Agreed.
What about Eric?
Eric, great. I forget.
So,
Eric is part of the party.
yeah, he should be. I think the points of the triangle should be
Yes.
Tarka, Eric, and I.
Yes. And the thief can do as he will.
Yep, the thief can move about.
Yeah, I always enjoy a good fight, Eric says. Definitely.
Excellent.
Put me in the fray.
I think we should observe the first fight so that we can see what the plan or what they do, and we can maybe modify our plan also.
Fyodor, do you have any weapons of range?
Other than my spells, my magic missile is the only weapon of range.
You have a dagger, but not a weapon of range.
No, so I have a throwing dagger as well.
I have six darts secured on my body that I can use, and of course a spell to support. And then if we're in the middle, we'll have to move forward to attack. We won't be able to attack from behind.
Sure. Well, I
Okay.
will also note that my throwing dagger has a curved blade, so it will rotate back to me. If needed, I can use it more than once.
Excellent. That's a trick I'd like to see.
Maybe once you accumulate some significant wisdom.
I have a crossbow that I will be using for sure.
Okay. I agree. Just as long as I'm in the combat. I'm not here to shine shoes. My flail likes blood.
Is in this case, is Matt's character in our combat too?
So right now we don't have Matt's character with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he'll join the group when he's there. He's not there
Okay.
yet.
All
He
right.
could have filled out the triangle, but yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
But we can agree that we can share the spoils with Matt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
We don't need him falling behind.
Agreed.
We could do that. Let's put it that way.
Depending on what the treasure is.
Yeah, exactly. Depending on what we get, right? So it's now coming up on noon, and the stands are filling in with the local denizens and citizens who bring atmosphere very much like a Jerry Springer show in here. People looking for a NASCAR wreck and or an accident of some kind. They're anticipating bloodshed, which they ignorantly find to be quite amusing because it's not theirs. And so they are drinking and getting boisterous and loud and sitting in the stands and You notice now too that they bring out, they lift up the tarp, I should say, rather, in one of the wagons, and there are definitely inhabitants inside the wagons. The two large covered wagons, can't really tell yet exactly who is in there, but there are some noises now coming and some snarls and some guttural laughter actually coming from one of the wagons. It sounds very non-humanish. So I suspect that some of our combatants on the evil side are likely chained up inside there or inside the wagons.
So say, if I look, can I tell what one of them is?
So what is your character race again?
Elf.
Yeah, you have good eyesight. Let's see. Well, just yeah, I'll say you're close enough that you can tell that it's some type of perhaps a large orcish type thing, perhaps an orc, maybe a hobgoblin, something of that
Okay.
nature. Certainly non-human. A little bit larger than say a goblin would be, but it's really hard to tell from that distance because you can't. They're not standing straight up.
Yep.
Okay.
Garrick, I'm as you know, I'm very familiar with goblins and hobgoblins in the woodland realm, and this reeks of something similar.
Okay, so let's see. Give me just a minute here. Oops, is that my mic doing that? Yes,
Somebody's mic. Yeah.
I think it's mine. Wow. Okay, that's weird. Okay. All right. So the bugle sounds, and some horses come out with some heraldry, and the herald says, "Welcome, hear ye, welcome to the Tournament of Champions here. We salute you for your bravery today. Thank you for your attendance. As you know, our land has been besieged recently by unwanted foes and evil. We intend to put a stop to this. As Lord Hasty has stated openly to you, the citizens of the keep and the surrounding lands, we do not intend to allow this to continue. So today, we have some courageous, some heroic fighters here from distant lands, some near, some far, of various proficiencies and professions, to show us what they can do on the field of battle. From this group, we intend to put forth a mission, a group of mercenaries, if you will, and adventurers to help us rid this land of these evil incursions and attacks upon our citizens, upon our business, upon our caravans, upon our people. So, I would ask that you all salute and applaud all of today's combatants with me. Thank you very much. Yay! And they all clap and yell. And they laugh because they want to see you die.
Excellent.
It's going to be exciting watching you bleed out. Don't mistake their interest. So they're excited to see this. So today we have, for our first group, we have Herodias, a fighter, and this large male steps forward in chain with a long sword and a shield. we have Kelvar, the cleric. And this priest steps forward and just kind of nods his head. He appears to have a mace at his side. And then finally we have Sam, the faithful. And a little hobbit steps out from under the fighter's shadow. You didn't even know he was there. Little short guy with a little small, could be a dagger to you. To him, it looks more like a sword. A little small individual.
Does it manage to glow blue when goblins nearby?
Xander's
No, this
up.
one's not.
You need to
This one's
let
not glowing.
Xander back in.
Yeah, Xander needs to be let back in.
Xander
Oh,
needs to be
okay,
let
sorry.
Xander wandered off again, trying to steal.
Yeah.
See, that's what
Yeah,
you get
you
for trying to steal.
find beautiful women, treasures, and booze are all I.
So you probably missed that what I was saying, but there's three. The
We'll
first group
catch
of
him up.
combatants is on the field.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say. I
Elijah.
think,
Yeah. So a
Watch and
fighter,
learn.
a cleric, and probably a thief. He's a halfling with a little dagger and a short sword. All right, that's somebody else's mic. That's not me.
Yeah, that's Xander. Yeah.
yeah.
That's mine. Oh, that is mine.
Yeah,
My bad.
that is you.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's all good, dude. Just yeah. Okay, so now on the opposite side, in opposition to our valiant heroes, we have some wretched scum and villainy prisoners who attempted to attack, or did attack, attempted to destroy property, people and persons belonging to this keep. And here they are, to either survive another day or die on the field of battle. Wretched scum. And he just spits in their direction. And so you look in there, and now they pull the tarp fully back. And you can see there's 3 orcs, what appear to be orcs anyway, and a larger individual that's grunting and snarling. Could be a troll, could be an ogre, but he's larger than the others. In fact, he's pushing the orcs around, throwing them around inside the wagon at this moment. He's pretty amped up. So, with no further ado, this will be a duel to the death. Proficiency wins. Valor, honor, and courage will prevail in the day. There will be no quarter asked and none given. Is that clear? And the fighter and the cleric and the halfling all nod. They understand it. Okay, so servants on the other end at that moment pull on 2 large ropes, ripping back the covering from inside the wagon, pulls out on both sides, and they run as fast as they can out the back. So now the door to the wagon is open, and the orcs and the people inside start to come out. And in fact, 3 orcs come out. They appear to be male, although for orcs, it's not like the women are good looking. It's a little bit difficult to tell. So looks like probably 3 male orcs step out. They don't look happy. Each of them has kind of a beaten up sword, kind of a scimitar, a curved blade. And then as the last one starts to step out, he gets thrown forward. And what appears to be an ogre steps out and stands up to full height behind him and just gives out a roar. And he is not happy. So he looks across the field and sees these 3 and laughs and says, "Scum!" It's the only common word he knows. and then the orcs just look and laugh too, and they start slowly advancing towards the 3. So the fighter and the cleric and the halfling advance as well. And let's roll for initiative. 6. Wow. 1 for the orcs. So the heroes, or this group, gets initiative. And we're going to have so the fighter is going to move forward in cadence with the cleric. The thief is lagging somewhat behind these two, but the cleric and the fighter are coming side by side, and the orcs start to move forward. They outrun the ogre towards these 3, and as we've seen, the fighter's going to get the first shot. He swings and misses completely. The cleric swings and misses completely. In fact, he rolls a 1. He almost falls down. And you notice on the field that the field is not even. It's not level. There's some holes and some divots in the ground. And so the cleric had stepped in one of those and misses completely. Now the first orc is going to take a swing, and with a 17, he connects. So what is a scimitar's damage?
1d8.
It's probably
1d8?
1/8. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
1d8.
Okay. All right. 1d8. Is that? I can't remember what an 8 is. That's it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's been a couple days. 4. Okay, so he delivers 4 damage. The other orc misses. And the third orc, wow, hits with a 19. Let's see, 1 to 3, it's the fighter. 4 to 6, it's the cleric. It's the fighter also. Oh, that's not good. Let's see, 4 plus 2. So he's taking 6 damage. Okay. All right. Now, the ogre is come up now too, but these guys, let's see, let's roll initiative again. Party 2, monsters 4. They get first initiative. These guys is not looking good for them. That's a 2. 18's a hit. 13 is where's the hit table for monsters?
Probably not. Just
This is
depending on
armor class. Armor class 5. A monster, a 1 hit die monster. Let's see.
I think it's the same as a fighter. So
let me look. I've got those up here somewhere. Let's see. Here's my D&D. There it is, right here.
Guys, this is happening fast. Can we let these guys get their ass handed to them?
yes, we had to.
Yeah. We can't jump in. Okay, here we go. Monster. Here it is. 5. Nope, that's a miss. Okay, so one of them hit, if you remember, and 3 it's the fighter again. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is
that fighter's not
he's pretty shaken.
He's hurting.
10.
He's not down. He's not dead, but he's definitely hurting. Okay. Now the ogre is going to get a shot. And let's see. What is his hit die?
Like 4.
4 plus 1.
4 plus 1. Okay. Okay. All right.
He'll probably need about a 13 to hit.
So if he needs a 17, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Ooh,
12.
14. Uh-oh.
That's enough.
And it
Depends who he hits. Yeah.
2d8 plus 4. Let's see. 1 to 3, it's the fighter. 1. Okay. I literally have rolled the same that low in every one of these. So what did I say? It was 2d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
He's
So
only
that's
got
a minimum of 6.
He's got 12 left. So
Okay.
3, 8. That's 11 plus 4. Guess what?
15.
The ogre brings the club up and literally smashes this guy's skull. And he goes down in a heap. He goes down in a heap.
Wow.
Now, I forgot one thing. The thief had
Yep.
worked his way around the back. And let me roll a saving throw for him to see if his sneak attack, his backstab works. 16. So he successfully worked his way behind the ogre.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
All right, let's see what he's able to do. Ooh, crap. That's a 3. Okay, so even with his backstab and in position, the ogre moves at the last minute, and the thief misses.
Dang. Come on.
I don't know if the ogre, let me see. Let's roll to see if the ogre notices him. He probably doesn't even notice him since he missed. And he didn't know he was back there to begin with. All right, so let's see.
He couldn't reach his back.
He doesn't notice him. So he doesn't know he's there. The cleric is in a world of trouble, obviously. All right, so let's roll initiative for the cleric, for the good guys. 1. So the monsters have initiative again. This is not good. Okay. All right. So the first orc rolls a 15. Hang on. 15.
That's close.
15. Well, what's his hit? No. Well, yeah, that's right. Armor class 0 would be 5. That's it. A 15 is it. That's what he needs is a 15. Okay, so that's a hit. 14's a miss. 4's a miss. So 1's a hit. Obviously, the hider's not here, so we don't have to worry about which one gets hit. 4 points of damage to the cleric. Okay. The ogre also had 1 initiative. Shit. 17.
Hey, you don't get to roll for any of us.
Right. 1 and 1. Okay, that's legit. 1 and 1. It's right. 1. Well, you can't see it, but it's a 1 and 1. So at least
warm up
God was good on that one to the cleric. That's 2 plus 4,
Yeah.
so 6.
Yeah, the cleric needs it.
Okay, so he's still alive, but he's hurting. Now the thief, dude, you need to do something. What is that? 18, 13, 18. The thief has a successful backstab. Okay. All right. So let me see. Backstab with a short sword. What's the damage? How does the damage work with a backstab, Tom? Isn't it like?
I think it's ×2 for like first level or something like that.
Okay.
As
Let's
they get
see
more
here.
proficient,
Short
they
sword
get
is
a
like
bigger.
1 to 6, isn't it? I think short sword's like 1 to 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. 1d. Hang on. Yep, 1d6. So two 6-sided. 1 and 6. Okay, well that kind of evened out. 7. So the ogre screams and turns around and swats at the thief. Okay, the cleric. Let's see if he hits. 19. Okay, there you go.
Let's
There
go,
you go.
baby. Let's go. Let's
Okay,
go. Let's
so
go.
1 to 3 is an orc.
Yeah.
4 to 6 is the ogre. It's an orc. And he had a long sword. That's 1d8, isn't it?
Yep.
An 8-sided.
Wait, the cleric would have had a
7. Okay, so where's my hit points for my orc? Hang on a second.
It's 1d12 against an ogre.
Yep, that orc goes down. So the cleric, smash. And I said, what did I say? He had a long sword. He had a mace. That's okay.
yeah,
I think it's 1 to 8.
It's still
too, isn't it?
1/8. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. So he hits him with a mace, crushes the orc, hits him in the skull, crushes him. Now there's 2 orcs and the ogre left. The ogre turns around and he's pissed at the halfling. So he's going to take. Well, we're going to roll initiative first. Monsters 6. Characters. I've always been rolling characters first. So characters 6, monsters 3. All right. So the heroes. They win. The cleric rolls a 6. That sucks. And a 7 for the halfling. Wonderful. And so
Yeah,
the ogre
baby.
slaps at the halfling with a 15. That's bad news. Okay, so 2d8 plus 4. Elijah, what's your headset?
Ah,
The halfling is down. Let's just leave it at that.
What?
Halfling's
Come
down.
on.
He got swatted about 10 feet. The ogre has a very large club, what to you and I would be a small tree trunk, and I'm not kidding. A small tree trunk. The halfling literally goes flying like a baseball about 15 feet, and he doesn't move once he hits the ground. And the ogre laughs, turns around at the cleric, and just smiles. Now, the cleric is infuriated, partly because he's pissed because he just saw what happened to his friend, also because he knows he's in a world of you know what at this point. So he has 2 orcs on him, characters 5, monsters 1. He does get initiative, whether that's out of desperation or whatever. With a 15, he's going to hit either one, actually. That's going to be a hit for either one. 1 to 3 is an orc. 4 to 6 is the ogre. 4. So he hits the ogre. And let's see, 1d8 damage. 5. So he pounds the ogre on the arm, we'll say, and the ogre howls and takes a step back. First orc takes a shot at him with an 11. Second one, hits with an 18. The ogre misses with a 10. So let's see, scimitar was 1d8. We said, right?
Yep.
Okay, what is that? 2. Okay, so the cleric's still up. He's hurting, but he's still up. All right. Champions initiative 2, monsters 2. That's a tie. Weapon speed comes into play. This is good learning too for those of you who don't know how this works, like boys, whatever. If it's a tie on initiative, then it comes down to weapon speed, which I'm trying to find the chart for weapon speed. Where's weapon speed? Shoot, I'm not.
See if I can find it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have that real handy here. I can almost guarantee you, though, the scimitar is going to be quicker.
Weapon speed for what? Weapon speed for what?
Weapon speed for when you tie an initiative, it comes down to weapon speed. Which one is quicker to wield?
Yeah, and I've got both.
Okay, I'm guessing the scimitar is going to be faster than the mace.
I think
scimitar is
right.
a 4. The mace is a 6. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Yeah, so the orcs are going to go first. All right. 3, 1. So dude falls down. Second one falls or stumbles. First one just clean misses, like completely miss. The second one nearly falls down. And then the ogre also with a 1. Wow. So he is, I'm going to say he's just really, he didn't like that last shot he took. Let's just put it that way. So he's kind of just fending off the cleric right now. Maybe he wants the orcs to finish him off. He doesn't want to take another shot. Whatever the case is, the cleric spins, throws his mace around, and has a 17. Well played. So 1 to 3 orcs, 4 to 6 ogre, 2. That's an orc. So how many orcs are down? 1 orc is down?
1 orc's down.
Okay. All right. So 5. That orc is not dead, but he's down. He's down on the ground. He's barely alive. So there's 1 orc and 1 ogre. So the 1 orc takes a shot at the cleric, but the 13 is a miss, and a 10 is a miss. He may pull this out. All right, let's roll initiative again. 4, 2. Okay, so the good guys get the initiative. 16. Oh yeah, which one? 1 to 3 or 4 to 6. 5 is the ogre. Ooh. He's got 7 left. That's a 3. Okay, so he takes off 3 more. The ogre's still alive. Let's roll to see what his morale. Let's roll a morale check for him. Again, this is where I'm going to have to get all these tables to where it's easy to find. So we need to roll a morale check for the ogre to see if he's going to continue pressing the attack or whether he's going to back off a little bit. And I don't have morale there either. Shoot. All right, I tell you what, I'm just going to do a saving throw. Let's see. No. All right. So he takes a step back. And he's just not sure he wants any more of this. And so that was okay. So the orc has a shot now. That's right. 15. That's a freaking hit, I think. Wait. Yeah. Wait
That's going to be just at the range. Yeah.
1. I think that was the hit, wasn't it? Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he's got 12 left. So let's see. What is that? A 1 or a 7? That's a 1. Okay, 1. All right. So minor nick. The orc hits him, and he feels it, but it's not a big wound. So we're going to roll for initiative again. 2 for the good guy. 6 for so the monsters get initiative. Let me roll if the ogre re-engages. 8, he does not re-engage. The orc, takes a shot at the cleric with a 3. So he's starting to doubt this at this point. The cleric brings his mace up, swings it down with a 15. That is a hit. Where's my 8-sided? That's not it. That's it right there. 1. So the cleric hits him a glancing blow. The orc feels it. Okay. So now the cleric is now really pressing the attack, if you will, because the ogre has already kind of decided he really doesn't want anymore. But by the same token, he's got nowhere to go. So he's a little confused as to what he needs to do right now. He's just pissed off. But the cleric is going to press the attack. The orc wants to attack, but let's roll initiative here. 5 for the good guys, 2 for the monsters. Our good guy has the initiative. He misses with a 9. Excuse me. The orc. Excuse me. Good grief. Misses with a 3. Completely misses again. I think he had a 3 last time. The ogre is going to reluctantly come in and take a shot. That's a 6 or a 9. Either way, it's a miss. Okay, so everyone missed again. 6 for the good guy, 4 for the bad guys. All right, let's see what he can do this time. Ooh. So the cleric falls. He steps forward, hits another hole, stumbles, and completely misses. The orc takes the opportunity, swings over his head, and misses him barely. The ogre steps up, misses also. They missed because the cleric had fallen down. He scrambles up to his feet. We'll roll for initiative again. 5, 1. So again, he's getting initiative, but he just can't hit. 5. He swings and misses again. The orc, oh shoot, that's a 19, and that's an 11. So the ogre missed, the orc hit. He's got 10 left. That's a 7. Wow. So that would hurt. He's not dead. He's not down, but he's hurting. This one's about to end one way or the other. All right. Initiative 6 for the good guy. 4 for the monsters. All right, dude. This is probably your life right here. 19. 19 with a dot on it. There's no 19 on this die has a dot on it. Okay, so. Oh, I didn't roll to see who he hit. Shoot. Let's see. 1 to 3 orc. So it's an orc. Okay. And the damage was, what did I roll? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. The orc is down. Okay. So we had 3 orcs total, didn't we?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So did I miss one? I forgot one, didn't I?
No.
Okay. So 2 are down or 3 are down?
2 are down.
2 are down. Okay.
One's
right,
dead, and the other one is pretty much
Yeah,
gone.
but I think I missed the other one in combat. That's my point. That's okay. I think I had an extra one that should have been attacking there for a couple rounds, but I forgot about it. That's all right. All right. So let's so the good guy just killed an orc. There's 1 orc left and the ogre. So we need to roll for initiative real quick. 4 for the good guy, 1 for the bad guys. That's happened, I think, 6 rounds in a row. 1. Good bless, man. The orc, 17. Uh-oh. I think this is going to be lights out. 1 to 8. That is Can you see my camera? Can you see me?
Yeah, see you.
It's a 1. I'm just showing you it's a 1. Anyway, so the cleric is still alive. That's just amazing. He only had 3 hit points. That's why I say that. So he had 3 hit points. Now he has 2. I mean, he's literally fighting for his life at this point. He needs to pull out a miracle. So 6. Well, here. 6, anyway. 1 for the monsters. Cleric rolls a 17. That's a hit. 1d8. 8. All right, hang on. See right there? Well, you can't see the 8, but anyway. It's an 8. All right, so that orc is down. So now guess what? Mano y mano. We're down to the ogre and the cleric. Both are on their last legs. The ogre has not had his attack yet. If he hits, okay. So the ogre yells, swings his club, and clocks the cleric in the ribs and crushes him. Cleric goes down in a heap. I'm going to roll damage, but it's irrelevant because with a +4, he's dead.
He's
and
toast.
That's an 8. Wow. That's an 8. He crushes the midsection of the cleric and he drops to the ground. And he yells his war cry, beats his chest. And the crowd goes completely silent. Completely silent. Whereas before they had been raucous and yelling and screaming and betting with each other, now they're completely silent. And the two horses, two knights, if you will, in full plate armor on horseback with pole arms, ride out into the middle and point their pole arms at the ogre, pushing him back towards the gate opening. And he kind of swings his arms in frustration and anger, but grudgingly moves back out into the outer wall. And they shut the gate behind him. And the herald runs back out onto the field with his bugle. Thus ends our first match of the day. Unfortunately for our heroes, this is a dangerous business. Do not try this at home. And he winks. Okay. All right. So there's one more group that comes up after this group, and I'm not going to take the time to go through that because we need to get to our group before we wrap it up for the night. Where are we on time?
Well, we're about 3 minutes until the 2-hour mark.
Are we? Well, I guess we can just wait then and table it until next time, and then we can have our match and see what happens with the spoils of victory. I want to be cognizant and respectful of everyone's time. So we had planned to go 2 hours. I'll let you guys decide what you want to do.
Excuse me?
I'm ready to go. No, I'm ready to fight.
Okay.
I'm ready
Okay.
to
I was
fight.
about to hit you.
If everybody's ready to go, we'll fight it out. I just don't want to.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right,
Let's go.
Everybody cool with that?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Everybody's cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna have to call it. You guys can go on without me. I think Fjorder's gonna sit this battle out and go ahead and read some scrolls because I've got school in the morning and an essay I have to finish writing. So, but I appreciate the
All right. Well, let's do this. Let's begrudgingly call it because I don't
we
want.
don't have to call it.
I know, but I don't want you to miss it. And these guys are going to need you. They're going to need everybody, all hands on deck on this fight.
Yeah.
It's going to be very winnable, but
We got 20 minutes. Let's go.
Huh?
We got 20 minutes. Let's go.
All right. Where did we lose Elijah too? What the freak?
I don't know what's been going on with Elijah the whole time.
What are you
Yeah,
doing,
it
Holmes?
keeps on kicking me. It's so dumb. I don't know why.
All right. Look, here's the deal. Our Matt, we'll call. All right, here's what we'll do, Josiah. Are you okay with them playing your character in this?
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll let Uncle Ben maybe just play.
Yeah,
your
I don't
character.
want to. I don't want to cut our party short, but unfortunately,
Okay.
I have to. Yeah.
Let's fight. Let's go.
All
I
right.
got JoJo. I got him.
All right.
I'll carry him.
All right. So
You got to tell them
time
about
rolls around for our event, and we
It was
have
real-
again the wagons have been repopulated. The new wagons have come out, right? That have occupants in them, and we have what? How many of us? 5. Okay.
6.
All right, 6 of us. Okay. Let me. Where's my? Okay, here we go. All right, I need to write down hit points real quick. No. Actually, I may have it here. Let's see that I can use. Okay.
Just go ahead and get it out there. If the ogre hits me, I'm out.
Well, we don't know if it'll be an ogre.
Yeah, well, if it is, don't let him hit me.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we go out onto the field, all of us. Now, what are we doing? You guys, this is your party. What are we? You said this diamond formation or whatever. I need to know how we're set up. Oh, Tom, we can't hear you. I'm not sure why, but
I muted myself.
oh, there
that's
you
why.
go. Okay, all right.
Yeah. I would think of it as more of a T. So we'll have like me up front, and then Ben or Tal and Fyodor.
Mm-hmm.
And Fyodor will be flanked by you and Tarka.
Okay.
Yep.
With Xander, you can find a spot and just try to move around depending where the threat's coming from.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, all right. So, who's at the front of the team? Or is it when you say?
I'll take the front.
Okay.
We're
All
on the
right.
other side.
I got you. Okay.
All
right.
Not gonna start.
Okay.
We
So
better-
Yeah, we probably don't wanna
these
start.
caravans, they come out. The herald comes out, does the introductions,
We better-
pulls back the cover
I know, but I want
on the
before we
wagon, and let me describe for you.
Then yeah, that
what
will
you
depend on
see.
your initiative. To get first
I can show
initiative,
you a picture.
but if not,
You get-
I say I will. I should be able to show you a picture.
so
Give me just a minute.
just go highest number to lowest.
And well, anyway, I have a similar picture that I'll show you. This is a hobgoblin warlord, but
Cool.
out steps onto the field 6 hobgoblins. Okay, and one large orc. So six hobgoblins and 1 large orc step out onto the field.
No.
They have leather armor on. 6 of them have leather armor on, and the 1 orc has chainmail on.
Okay.
So they come out. Let's see, what weapons do they have? They have. Okay, they're at the 6 hobgoblins actually have short swords, and the orc has a large scimitar. Okay, all right. I need to write down hit points. Hang on 1 second.
And can I have starting distance?
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, I want to use my crossbow.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah,
I
you
can
do.
try to pull a bow shot before we
Yeah.
engage.
Let's go range weapons, gentlemen.
Okay. Where
If we have the
is-
distance.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Where is the freaking hobgoblin? There it is. Okay, hit the. Okay, all right. You know what? Yeah, let me just do that. Okay.
Are they 2?
6
6 hobgoblins and 1 orc.
6 hobgoblins, and then 1 large orc.
7. We're fighting 7.
Oh my god.
We got
Okay,
5,
we're about 50 feet away from them.
6.
The distance between us to start is about 50 feet. Okay.
And they can move 120 feet in a turn? Or
Well, in combat, it's like
It's-
it depends on how encumbered they are.
Right.
Considering these guys are leather armor, we'll say 20
Lightweight.
feet. Yeah, we'll say about 20 is what they can do. The orc's probably going to move about 10. His chainmail is a little heavier, but he's also stronger. He's going to
Okay.
have a longer stride, but so maybe he moves like 15.
So yeah, we definitely have time for some ranged attacks.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
probably
so
have
we-
time for an initial
yeah.
ranged attack. That's true.
Yeah. So
Also,
that's
remember Theodore and whatever he
Right.
can do with him, right? So, well, anyway, this is
Yeah.
you guys.
I'm not sure what everyone can do, but I certainly pull my bow and draw.
So do I.
Yes. So the minute that the cart comes back and I see what's in there, obviously I've got my flail out and I'm just ready. I don't have a ranged weapon.
Okay.
So what do you guys do?
So I have my darts. I'm pulling my darts out. I hate hobgoblins, and they hate me with a passion as an elf. So
Right.
I'm ready with darts.
Yeah, I'm an elf too, so I'm not.
I've got my crossbow loaded and ready to go.
Okay, so they don't have ranged weapons, so there's no reason to roll for initiative. I mean, if you guys
Attack.
missiles first, right?
Attack. Yeah.
A bow is 2 attacks per round. Is that right? It's been a while.
Yeah. How is
I
that
have it.
determined? Yeah, I don't remember.
There's a rate of fire or something.
Yeah, someone read or check that out. Oh, I just like I said, it'll take me a while to get all this memorized.
Yeah.
Which
Me too again.
fire rate is 2 for a longbow or a short bow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So there you go.
So I get to fire 2.
Composite bow is 2, or no, your
The
crossbow.
composite bow is also 2.
A light crossbow is 1.
Is 1. Yeah.
But I got a longbow, so should I bring out the longbow instead?
Yes, it's
Okay.
well, it's very close. Yeah, on a long
Darts
bow, on a long bow.
Darts are 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 per round.
Yes.
So
Fire
I'll
rate
do
is
the
3.
longbow.
Yeah.
All right. So
watch-
whoever wants to go first, go. I mean,
Yeah, watch your
and the way we're
range.
going to do this is you're in charge of your attacks and you looking up your THACO and all that. So you just tell me whether you hit or not, or
All right. Our first longbow was a 15.
Okay. So tell me what that looks like.
that should hit.
I should
Right.
hit, right?
So
Yeah.
I'm going to give it. In other words, I'm giving you guys the opportunity to describe what your character does, or I will.
All
You
right.
describe it so I can get an
So we aimed our longbow at one of the 6 hobbling
Yeah.
Hobgoblins.
hobgoblins, and we hit them in the upper left shoulder.
Cool. All right. So roll your damage.
1 to 6.
Is
One
it
to
1 to
six?
6? We have it 1d8.
Okay.
Was a what?
Is it 6?
It
Is it a
should be
6?
An arrow 6. 1 to 6.
Okay.
Is that what you rolled? 6?
We're getting ready to roll 6 right now.
Oh, okay. You're getting ready to roll. I got you. Okay. Sorry.
2.
Plus 2, 4.
Okay.
And
So
we
he
got a
howls.
2. We rolled a 2, and we have a +2 on our longbow, so that's a 4, right?
Okay. +2 for damage.
Yep.
No, not on a bow.
Not on a bow.
No, not on a bow.
Okay.
Okay.
Mike,
All
are
right,
you
so, yeah,
using
I
a
think it's just
crossbow?
2.
Are you using a crossbow or a bow?
We're using longbow.
A longbow.
I thought it was
Longbow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he howls in anger, tries to pull it out and can't. He's pissed, but he's not down. All right. What else? How many attacks do you get?
We get 2.
2.
All right. So go again. Right.
Next one was at 1.
Okay. So what happened
So-
there?
Well, what happened? We pulled out the longbow. We pulled it back. We went to go fire, and the bow broke in half.
There you go. All right. So you missed on that one.
The
All right.
arrow, not the
I'll
bow.
say it again.
No,
Yeah.
the arrow. The arrow.
All right. There we go. Okay. All right. So who's next?
I'll go next.
All right.
Because I think they're a little long range for a dart.
Okay.
Yep.
I got a 13.
Okay. They are armor class 6.
6.
Are they 6 or 7? Hang on. What's leather armor?
Leather's
Hang on a
8, I think.
No, leather's 6, right?
I think it's like 6. Is it?
Third edition.
I get +1 to hit though because of Dex.
Oh, for you, right.
There it is, right here. Armor class rating.
What is it?
It's an 8.
Really?
Armor class 8.
It's an 8.
Yep.
Boom.
Leather's armor class 8.
Okay. So I need a 11 to hit them. So
Okay.
I hit 13
All right.
and 18. So
Okay.
I fire
So that's 2 hits.
2 shots.
So you hit the same guy or 2 different guys?
I'll hit the same guy, both
Okay.
center chest,
Okay.
and I do 4 damage total.
Okay. So he does not go down, but you hit him hard, and he howls in pain,
He's
and he
sprouting
stumbles
feathers.
forward. He's not dead. He's not down, but he's definitely
Which
hurt.
guy did you hit? You didn't hit the same guy we hit, right? So there's 2 separate guys being hit, right?
I'll
So
just aim at the guy straight in front of me.
Yeah, so that's a good point. Nick, from now on, say whether you're going to attack somebody that's already been attacked or not, or somebody new, right?
Right.
Okay, cool.
So there's
All right, so who's next? Or is that all our missile attacks?
It's you. Oh, you don't have a missile, right? I have a
I
missile.
don't have a ranged weapon.
And
What?
they've got to get closer.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Theodore? Is he going to do a magic missile, or is he? What's his story?
I think he should do a magic missile, since that's one of his best abilities and one of his only ranged abilities, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah,
I would do
and it's magic
Yeah, it's his
missile's an
only ranged,
automatic
yeah.
hit too. So
magic missile.
yeah, I'm 99% sure
They
it's
get a
an
saving
automatic
throw, I
hit.
think.
Yeah, let's see. Okay,
Nah,
let's go.
no,
I think they get a saving throw.
for half damage or something.
Let's see.
I
Protection
got it right
magic
here.
missile. Each missile does 2 to 5 hit points of damage. If the magic user has multiple missile capability, he or she can have. How many missiles does he get? For each level experience, the magic user is a range of his or her. Does he get 1 missile at first level?
I think he only gets 1 at first level.
I think that's right. Okay, so it's 2 to 5 damage, and it's an automatic hit. So roll a 1d4 plus 1. And let's have him hit the one. Should we have him hit one that's already been wounded?
Yeah.
I would think, anyway. That's my suggestion, but whatever y'all want to do. Who's leading the party? Make that call.
Garrick, swing through.
Xander's the one.
Oh, is Xander rolling for him?
Yeah, so, Xander, you
All
pick
right,
up.
Elijah, roll a 4-sided.
All right, I will roll a 4-sided. Let's see. Find one. Hold on.
Hey, Mike, roll a 6-sided for me real quick.
Oh, 4-sided? All right, I'm rolling it. All right, let's see what I
Yeah.
get. I get a freak. I dropped it. Hold on. Ooh,
On the 6-sided, I got a 6.
right over here. Hold on.
Okay, that's the one you hit. So, and I hit number 2.
Okay.
All right, roll mine real quick.
All
How
right.
much damage did you do to
It is a wait. How? I
4.
oh. How do I tell? How do I tell which one
It's
it
the
is?
one on the bottom, the one on the base.
It's-
When you roll it.
Mine is at the top of the
Oh, at the top. Sorry. So roll it. It's the one that's number at the top.
Oh, I see it.
Of
It's
the triangle.
mine is it's a 2. It's a 2.
Okay,
So
so that's 3 damage because it's 1 to 4 plus 1. So 3 damage. So he's not. Well, wait a minute. If he hits the one that's already been wounded, then that hobgoblin goes down.
Both 2 and 6 are both got a 4 damage on them.
Right,
have
and
7
they
damage.
have 6 hit points.
Okay, so
So one of them is down.
6 is gone.
So
6 is
Theodore
gone.
drops one. So we can tell Josiah his guy killed a hobgoblin.
There you go.
Hobgoblin. All right.
So are the Pete? Are the bows going to get one more attack, or are they going to be honest? Because I'll have
So-
my dart attack.
They will get one more attack, and then they
The
will
bows will?
close the distance.
Move
Yeah.
in there.
All right, so
So
I will
olives.
attack. Go ahead.
I said all of us will attack this time. Or
Yeah, all the
Yeah,
ranged
so-
weapons will get one more shot.
Okay.
Yeah, so let the bows go, and then I'll go.
All right. Tark. Take it.
I got 11 and a 14. So is that
That
one hit?
should be a hit. Do you have any dexterity adjustment?
What class are you? A fighter?
He's a
I'm
fighter.
a fighter. My dexterity's a 10.
Ah,
I
no,
mean,
No, he's got no
you need,
dexterity adjustment.
you need a 12.
You need a
okay, so
12.
one's a hit.
So one hit,
Yep.
and it's a 1 damage.
Okay,
that's
is that
on-
one you? Is that one you
We'll
had
do
already
that
hit?
on.
No,
we'll
the
do
one
that-
he hits dead.
The one I
Okay.
hit is dead. So
But the
now I'm
other
gonna.
one was wounded too, right?
Yep,
So do you hit that guy or you hit a new guy? That's what I'm asking.
I hit that guy.
Okay,
Okay,
So
so he has
he's-
5 total now.
he is, but he's almost down on the ground. He's not dead, but he's got one.
He's
hit
not
point.
getting here too quickly either.
He's not rushing forward right now.
Got it.
Okay.
He's lagging behind. So that's 4 of them still advancing. One's kind of deciding what the hell he's going to do. I think he may just lay on the ground for a minute. The orc is
Garrick, I'm
obviously
ready to
moving
throw.
forward. So
All right.
what else? What other ranged weapons do we have, Tom? I think.
I'm gonna
Garrick?
go and I'll aim at number 3.
Garrick, sorry.
19,
Wow.
Boom.
So what does that look like?
a 1 and a 9, and a 7.
Okay.
So I hit a 19. Let's see how much damage I do, and I'll find out.
All right.
where I hit him. Just 2 damage again. I caught him in the thigh.
Okay. All right. So he actually rips that one out of his thigh, and he's pissed. But it definitely hurt. So is that all the ranged weapons, or do we have more?
No,
now tell.
What do you say?
I'm pulling forward and I'm throwing 3 darts at the same. It's a new one.
Okay.
3
All
darts
right,
at the
one
same
that's not
hobgoblin.
injured. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
A 14 is a hit. 5 is a miss. And a 14 is a hit. So 2 hits, both 1d3,
Okay.
which I don't know how to do that, but that's a 3 on a 4-sided.
Just ignore a 4. Just ignore a 4 is all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6 damage on one hobgoblin.
So he's down. You take him
Which-
out.
Boom.
1, 4, or 5.
Take it a 1.
Tell 1. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
let's take 1.
All right.
So
Let's say 1 is
there's
let's say 1 is to the left, to the right, right? 1, 4, 5. Okay, 1.
one
yeah.
is severely wounded. He's moving forward cautiously. The other 2 are still coming forward along with the orc. All right. So now we need to roll
I thought
initiative.
6. Did you get a 6 damage point?
I took
Yeah,
one
he
out.
killed
There's
them.
only
That's what I'm saying. He took
Yeah.
it out, but there were 6 of them.
Yeah.
Right. So 2 were down. 1 severely wounded.
Okay.
3 more are coming forward. With
Yeah,
the
The
all
orc.
right,
orc is
I got
still
you. I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
4
roll
for initiative.
Initiative. Who wants to roll for us? 6-sided.
Oh, are we going to just roll 1? Okay.
Just
I got
one.
Garrick,
for
you
the
roll
party.
for
Yep.
us.
All
Roll
right,
1
I
for
got
the
a
party.
4.
All right. I got a 2.
All right.
Our
Go,
party
Garrick.
gets it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get initiative. Now it comes into weapon speed.
I drop my bow, grab my long sword.
My weapon is probably one of the slower ones. I have a flail. So I will probably be the last to go on our side. So
Okay.
who's going first for us? And what are you using? Because now we're engaged in melee. They've
Long
closed
sword,
the distance.
my speed is 5.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Well, it's our initiative. So
Yeah.
who else? Me, you, it's me, Mike. Mike, what's your weapon?
I don't have a close range weapon. All I have is longbow and crossbow.
Oh,
Ooh,
Mike.
that's problematic. That's
Dagger.
problematic.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm a good fighter. I got 16 on strength.
we
Okay.
should have rectified that before you stepped on the.
yeah, I didn't catch that, dude. I did not catch that.
Yeah.
Hey, if you
okay.
spin and tell me you're weaponless, I'll toss you my dagger. But your
Yeah,
dexterity.
you need to get your hands on a weapon, even if it's one of the dead
Yeah.
hobgoblin scimitars.
So how do I do that?
Well, that
I
would be
don't
too
know.
far away.
I'm just
That's too
telling
far
you.
away right now.
Being weaponless is not where you want to be.
Yeah, we killed
Here.
them at range, so
I can
you're
get.
not gonna be
I'll
able to
throw
get
him my. I'll throw him my quarterstaff on my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we had initiative. Tom, you go first, and then I'll go.
All right. A swing and a 12. I think that's. I get +2 to hit there. I'm going to hit him.
Okay.
Yep.
8. I need a 12 anyway, so that's good. and I get 1d8. 1d8. 8. Where's my 8-sided? Here it is. A 5 plus 3 damage for strength. So I swing my sword and cleave his shoulder down to his chest bone.
How much damage you do?
I did 8.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Yeah, you crushed him.
Took him down.
Okay, and that was a hobgoblin, right?
Yep, that was number 4.
Okay, so I step forward, and I'm going to spin and swing that flail as hard as I can at the other hobgoblin that's there right in front of me. And I completely missed him. Completely whiffed. In fact, I probably stumbled as I did that.
Eric.
Now, Theodore and oh god, I can't think of the other character's name. I'm
Xander.
sorry, Ben, your character.
Talcamar.
Oh, Tal.
One.
Oops.
Talcamar.
Sorry.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'd lost my screen for a minute. Okay, so are you guys going to use daggers, or are you just going to kind of stay protected?
So
fine with
I'm
either
taking
one.
my turn to throw my quarterstaff to Tarka,
Okay, cool. All right.
and then
I think that's
I
a
will
good move.
prepare a spell on that
All
backside.
right. I think that's a good move. I'm going to have Theodore take a step back.
Yes.
I don't
And what
want him really engaging at this point. I'm hoping.
Where
we
is
can take-
Xander?
Xander, what are you doing?
Sorry, I had to leave to go read some toilet paper. So how many orcs or whatever are still alive?
There's
or
2
creatures?
hobgoblins left, right, guys?
Yep.
Yes.
So
there's
I'm gonna use
3. There's the one.
Oh yeah,
really
the one
wounded.
that's really wounded. That's right.
Okay,
That's 1
okay.
hit point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's
one has 1 hit
hobgoblin
point.
with a with a shot to him that has 2
Right.
damage
Okay.
right now, and there's one fully
Okay.
okay. and the orc-
Xander, flank him, Xander.
Yeah, it isn't dexterity, or which ones where it's like really like you're silent and stealthy? Isn't that
Well, that's move
Yeah,
silent.
that's dexterity. Yeah.
Okay, so I have 18 on dexterity, so I'll just sneak up right behind him and just stab him from the back.
Okay, so roll a 20-sided for me.
Okay. Let's see.
Who are you stabbing, by the way?
The one that's
Um,
injured already.
The one that's really injured.
Well, he's got to get there first. He's got to
Yeah, I
get
need
there
to
first.
see if you're able to move silently behind him or get in
I
position
think this is
for a
the
backstab.
20. This is the 20. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm rolling the 20-sided right now. Let's see what I get.
Okay.
I got a
Open the door.
Oh shit, that was a fail one. Okay. I got a 13.
13 is what you
I have
needed,
13.
actually. So, okay, so you are able to get in position. Now roll your attack.
Okay, which one is that?
8.
20.
Is that a
Oh.
Or which die is it? Because I lagged out. Which die is
20.
it?
It's a 20
Okay,
sided.
20.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I got a. I did not know what that is. Oh, I got a. What is that? Hold on.
If it's a symbol, it's a 20.
Yeah, I think it's a 9. It's a 9. I rolled a 9.
Okay. All right. So you miss.
Dang it.
You wave at him, but he moves at the last minute. Now let me roll to see if he notices you or not. I'm gonna say for a 12, anything more than a 12, and he notices you. 5. No, he doesn't notice that you're even there. So that's good because you may be able to get another shot at this.
Ooh.
Okay, so that was his attack. I went. Everybody went on our side, right?
Yep.
Does Tarka get to go this round, or do I have to wait?
No, you
The
have
next
to
round, you got to go
Next round, and we need to
Okay.
roll for initiative. The orc is now there. Well, the orcs roll the 4. What do you guys roll in initiative?
6.
Okay, so y'all have initiative. Everyone on
Hey,
the
hang
bad
on.
side.
Have they attacked us? Have they
They're going-
attacked us yet?
They're going to this round after we do. We got initiative again. So, Mike, you will
Well, why do
actually
we
get
get
to
to-
go before they
Oh,
do.
but they get to attack before we roll initiative again.
Yeah, they get to attack before we roll initiative.
Oh, did they not go yet?
Right, they didn't
No,
go.
I
they
didn't
haven't
roll
attacked
them,
yet.
did I? Okay. All right. So they get the 2 hobgoblins. Hang on.
Yep. And I'm up front, so
that's a
You've
9.
got
that's
3
a 6.
standing up front.
6
Yeah.
6 is a miss. 11 is a miss. Although I need to roll who he's swinging at, don't I? Let's see. There's 6 of us, right, or 5? Let's see.
yeah, I'm armor class 4.
All right. Well, I'm going to go from left to right on our pictures to decide who they attack. The first attack was 1, 2, 3, 4. That was Tal. They missed you. The second is a 6.
Well, Tal's in the back.
Oh, he's in the back. That's right.
Yeah,
He can't get
Tarka's up on the side. He's
There's
flanking
me,
on
you,
the
and
side.
Tarka to choose from.
So,
Because we
so
took
Tarka
front.
was the first one, and it was a miss. So
Okay.
Tarka, they missed Tarka on the first one. And a 1, that's me.
And then
Okay,
Garrett.
Let's see what they do.
Oh, okay.
And then the orc.
That's an 8. They missed me. Huh. Okay, so they missed us both. Oh, the orc. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That could be bad. 5, that's nobody. I'm going to roll again. 3, that's Tarka with the orc.
Okay.
10, they missed him too. So they all missed.
Boom.
All right, so now y'all are up.
Now initiative.
Well,
Yep, now initiative.
All right, Garrick, you go first.
2 for them. 2 for them.
4.
All right, so y'all go first.
Garrick, you go first.
All right. So, Eric, you're on my left, and Tarek's on my right, and he has 2 opponents. So I'll take one. I think the Hobgoblin would be closest to me, so I'll swing at him. Ooh, a 1.
Okay, so you miss.
I missed badly.
You
Trip.
miss valiantly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mike, you're next.
So I'm going to go after the. What was it? There's 2 hobgoblins left, right?
There's a Hobgoblin and
There's a
orc in
hobgoblin
front
and
of
an
you.
orc.
Yeah, I'm going to go after the other hobgoblin,
Okay.
and I got a 10.
Okay, so you
Probably
missed
a
on
miss.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to take a shot at the orc. And that's a 13.
Ooh, that's close.
It's close.
Do you have any plus to hit?
What's your dex?
That's a good question.
Yeah. What's your strength?
And the
Clear-
orc's armor class. His armor
yeah,
class.
He's chainmail, isn't he?
His armor class is what's chainmail is a 5, isn't it?
5. Yep. So you need a 15.
Okay, so that's a miss for me. Yeah, I think it's 1. I probably have 1 off. So
Well, actually, if we're doing the battle the way it
Obviously
is, you should be attacking the Hobgoblin right in front of you. That's hurt.
okay, that's true.
So based on how they attacked us, I set up my dice
Okay,
as to
let's
where
close it
we
now.
would.
Oh, so then I should have been attacking the
Close
orc,
it
but I
now.
missed anyway. So
Okay, all right. So I missed. We all missed, right?
I've got-
No,
I've got-
Xander.
I've got
gets
3.
an attack on
Xander.
his.
Xander,
Yep. And
try
Tal
your
gets
attack
it.
again. Roll your 20.
All right. All right. Let's
You're
see
gonna
what
try
I
another
get.
backstab. You got a
Oh,
plus
no.
4. What'd you roll?
Okay. I rolled a 5.
That's a miss.
Yeah, you
Okay,
That's
but
all right.
here's my question. I have plus 16 strength and I have plus 18 dexterity.
That's
Yeah,
So-
it's
No,
really
I won't
good,
get you
but
there.
and
A
you get
couple
a
of
modifier
points.
too from being in backstab position, but a 5's not enough. Unfortunately.
it.
Yeah.
All
Good
right.
try,
I have
though.
3 more darts, and
Okay,
All
so
right.
go ahead.
I throw
Tal,
3
come on.
darts, and
Okay.
so
At the hobgoblin.
Tom almost fell, and I'm throwing 3 darts over Tom.
Yeah, right.
So Tom, who are you swinging at?
The Hobgoblin on the right, in front of Tarka. So-
Okay, well I'm throwing at him. I 3, that's a miss. A 16, I hit, and a 6, I miss. So I 1 hit on a 1d3.
Okay.
God, I winged him. 1, I glanced off of his cheekbone.
Okay. So it's a hit, but he was not previously wounded either, was he?
No, he wasn't.
No,
Okay,
he was
so he's
not.
I
got
don't think
5
so.
left. Okay. And so we have 1 hobgoblin or 2 left. We have 1. We still
We
have
have-
the guy
we
with
have-
1 hit
We
point,
have
don't
3 Hobgoblins and 1 orc still.
Okay, I thought we only had 2. We have the 1 hobgoblin with 1 hit point.
I
Yeah,
thought,
then
yeah, I
this-
thought, I thought
We have 1
was down.
Hobgoblin faced off against you, and
Right.
then we have the extra Hobgoblin on Tarka along with the orc.
Okay. But okay, so one of them now has 5 because Ben just took 1 off him. So we have 1
Right.
with
Yeah.
1, 1 with 5, and you're
Yeah.
saying there's a 3rd hobgoblin?
Yeah, all 3 are
All right.
injured.
All right, I lost track of him. I thought he was dead.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so they get their shots now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So there's 3 of them.
Yep.
Let me roll to see who they go after. Oops, 6. I'm not going to count. 6,
They should be on the same people they were, right?
5,
Yeah,
1, 2,
yeah, that's
3,
what I think.
4,
It
5.
was-
So one of them goes after Xander. That's a 12.
Well-
That's Xander. What is your armor class?
It's good
My
enough.
You have
Armor
leather
class?
armor.
Let's see. I have
You have leather armor.
Probably or
pretty
studded.
probably. Hold on. My armor says 7 on it, but yeah, I think it is leather. I think it's leather.
7, so they need a 13. But
He'll have-
you should have a dexterity adjustment of
Well-
minus.
Okay, so he
He's got
barely
a minus
missed you.
4.
Yeah, he barely
Yeah.
barely misses Xander. That's the first hobgoblin. The second one, a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ben, are you in? Are
No,
you? Are
he's
they?
not in. He's
You're
staying
not.
back.
I'm
So
still
that-
at range.
Okay, so 2. That's Garrick.
Good. Yeah, that's
The 5. They miss you, and then the third one, which the third guy has 1 hit point. 2. That's you again, Tom or Garrick. A 4. Yeah,
He's weak.
He's barely hanging on. Oh, the orc. I forgot the orc. All right.
Yeah, the orc.
5. That's Xander. 12.
So he noticed Xander.
Okay, he missed. He swings at
gonna be a
Xander and
miss.
barely misses him. That's
Yeah.
actually still a miss. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So roll initiative. I roll. The monsters roll a 4.
I got a 2.
All right. So monsters go first. 6 doesn't count. 4. 1, 2, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Xander. Okay. 3. So they missed him.
The weak hog.
3 is Tarka. 12. Mike, what's your armor class? Tarka, what's your armor
20.
class?
20.
No, what's your armor class?
Oh, what's my armor class, Kenna?
What kind of armor do you have? Chainmail?
On my sheet that we did, it's 20.
20.
Uh-huh.
It said 20.
And I
on
don't
it.
know where else you would.
No, what's your armor class? What armor are you wearing?
What armor is he wearing?
What armor are you wearing?
Oh, leather.
Leather, probably.
Leather is all I could think of. We didn't have that.
Okay, that's
down.
8. So that's a 12.
We need to upgrade you, Mike.
I think that's exactly
Yeah,
what they need
Mike.
to hit you, to be honest with you.
I got the where's my chart go? Here it is.
It's 8.
8.
With one
do you
hit,
have any?
one hit.
Do you have any dexterity, Mike? It is.
What's your
12.
dexterity?
No, he's got
10.
10.
10.
Okay, now
Okay,
they hit you.
so they hit.
All right, so that's a hit. Ooh, shoot. 6 damage. Okay. All right, how many hit points do you have? 10? Okay. All right. So they hit Mike pretty good, or Tarka pretty good on that one.
Okay.
So they swing the scimitar and take a good
How many hit
chunk
points
out of
did he
him.
have?
He has
10.
10. All right, and then the third
Okay.
one. I didn't roll to see who they attacked. Hang on. The third one is a 4. 1, 2, 3,
Me.
4. That's Xander. That's a 1. Wow. They go to. He goes. The one that Xander had hit. Or no, you didn't hit him, did you?
No,
in
that would
fact-
be the orc.
In
Yeah.
fact, I need to roll to see if he notices you. Hang on. 16. Yeah, he notices you, but kind of last minute spins around and swings at you kind of wildly and misses completely. He takes a shot at Xander, but misses completely. Okay, now let's roll initiative.
No, we get to attack. They
Sorry,
don't
attack.
want to
Attack.
Sorry,
Sorry,
attack.
that's right. You guys didn't attack. My bad. Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm so used to y'all going first. Yeah.
All right. So I'll go first, I guess.
Okay.
7.
Okay. All right. Who else? Tarka,
Tarka,
you're probably next.
8.
All right.
Remember, you're
Yeah.
swinging a staff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
So I'm stepping up to Tarka and I'm going to sleep the guy in front of him.
Okay.
So Pete, you want to roll a saving throw for sleep?
Yep.
It's about a 17 for spells at my
Yeah.
level, so it's going to be the same for them. 18.
He rolls an 18.
You saved it?
Yeah, he
He
saved it.
saves it. Okay.
He
Was
goes
that on the
for-
orc?
Sorry,
or who was
Tarka.
that on? Was that on the orc?
It would have been the hobgoblin.
Well, I've
that
got
way in front
there's
of-
multiple creatures.
Yeah.
Right.
I can
Okay.
get 2 if they're close.
Yeah, okay. They saved it, unfortunately. Okay,
Okay.
Xander's back. Xander, roll your attack.
All right. Oh, I got a 11.
Probably not.
Nope. I think you're just gonna miss again. All right. Let's see. Now so I'm gonna swing my flail at the hobgoblin, whichever one is wounded.
You-
and in
You've
front
got
of me.
one right in front of you. That's
All right, I'm
still-
rolling with the one right in front of me then. 11. That's going to be a miss.
All right, initiative.
Okay, initiative. 2 for the monsters.
5.
All right, so you guys got it. Let's see if we can put these guys out, man.
All right,
Thank
one more
goodness.
time.
All I got is my dagger.
Yes, 15.
Okay, roll damage.
So, 4, and I get +3 adjustment, so that's 7.
Okay, so he's dead.
Yep.
So
that's
that
the one
hobgoblin goes down. You impale him. He goes down.
That's the one in front of Tarek.
Yep. So now there's 2 hobgoblins left. And I think both of them are wounded, right? One of them.
Both the hobgoblins are wounded. We haven't touched the orc.
The orc, yeah. All right, that's what I thought. All right, who's next?
I guess me.
Xander, honestly, Xander, you probably would be next because of your weapon. So why
Go,
don't you
Xander.
roll? Maybe it'll shake up your rolling. Xander, Elijah, roll your hit. Roll your hit.
Roll my, all right, I got you. I got a 4.
Okay. All right. That didn't help us. All right.
Thieving.
All right. Tarka, you're next.
I got a 9.
Okay, that's a miss.
Damn
I'll
it.
go ahead and go. I got a 14. I believe that is a hit.
Should good. Yeah,
That is a hit on the hobgoblin in front of me. And a flail. I'm trying to remember my
1d8?
damage. I think it's 1d8.
I got that too.
That's a 4.
I got it right here.
Is it 1d8?
Yeah, it
Footman's?
is 2d7.
It's a footman's
2d7
flail.
on the 2d7 on a medium creature.
So 1d6 plus 1. Okay, hang on.
Yep.
2 to 7.
4 plus 1, so 5. So 5 damage. So he's dead because he was already
that gives
wounded.
me 7 total.
So I crush him, and he goes down in a heap. So that leaves 1 left, and then one the orc.
1 goblin and 1 orc.
One hobgoblin and 1 orc.
Has the orc been touched?
No.
Has the orc
let's
been
roll
touched?
I'm gonna roll morale on the orc.
Yep.
Yep. Tell me, I got the morale
The
table.
orc takes a step back, and he's looking around, meaning that he's just thinking, is there any way out of this mess? So he's going to stay engaged, but his morale's been checked. In other words, he knows he's in deep doo-doo. So he's going to re-engage.
Right.
And he's probably a little more ferocious than he was before because he realizes this is it. There's no way out of this. So let's roll initiative. 3.
1.
Okay, so they get initiative.
Yeah.
Hobgoblin first. 2. This guy's almost dead. This is the guy that has like 1 hit point. He has 1 hit point. Pretty much down on the ground. So really, let me roll 3. Okay, he's done. He's begging for mercy. So that 1 hobgoblin is literally kind of throwing his arms up. He wants to surrender. The orc, however, ooh, shit, that's a 19. Okay, let me see who he hits. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be Xander.
No!
Oh shit! And that is the guy that he was attacking. In fact.
Yeah.
No.
All right. That's a 2. 2 damage to you. So write down 2 hit points, or just in pencil, whatever. Just remember 2 hit points damage. Okay. All right, guys, we're up.
I got hit by 6. My damage. 6.
All right. I'll step up to engage the orc.
Okay.
Since the hobgoblin's obviously not trying to put up a fight now.
Okay.
20.
Woo!
Bingo.
Okay, so a crit. So go. I do roll crits. I like crit damage. I believe in that. So go ahead and roll double damage on this.
6 plus 3 plus 3 is 12.
That's 12. He's dead. He's down. So tell me what that looks like.
So as he attacked Xander, I walked up behind him and sliced him right through the neck.
There you go.
Ooh.
Probably
Yeah,
take
you
his
did.
head off.
And his head flies off.
Or
his
it's
body.
hanging by a string if it's not off. And he just falls over in a heap.
Is this the orc?
Now, in this case, now the crowd goes wild. And the crowd goes crazy and is banging the stands and jumping up and down, and they're excited. As opposed to the awkward silence when the heroes were destroyed last earlier combat.
I turn around and say, "Are you not entertained?" No.
That's it. So that's what you said.
Exactly.
Good job.
So the herald comes out, blowing the bugle. Our champions.
The other hobgoblin's still alive.
And he gives you applause. Well, the hobgoblin's begging for mercy.
Oh, okay.
But they come out and drag the hobgoblin off.
No,
So
no,
the
no, no,
hobgoblin's-
no. I get to throw at him. I hate hobgoblins.
Okay, well, that's fine. You can do that.
15.
They start to drag him off. So what do?
You hit him.
You hit him? Okay.
I'm sorry, you're
kill
breaking
him.
up.
So you finish him off, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, you finish him off. I mean,
Behead
defense-
him. Behead him.
No,
Behead
I'm
him.
not even going to
behead-
make you
behead him.
roll. If you want to dispatch him, he's dispatched. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They were going to drag him off, but you dispatched of him. And they say thanks. That takes me having
Yeah,
to take
because
care
I
of
hate
it.
him.
Oh, I hate him too. So anyway, okay, so we get the applause of the crowd, and the herald says, "Come with me. Well done, well done." And they take everyone off, and immediately they have some squires, a priest, and some female attendants come out with linens, bandages, basically, and they want to take a look at Tarka. Was Tarka the one that was wounded, or was Xander? Xander also was
It
wounded.
was Tarka.
Tarka was wounded, and so
took
was
a hit
Xander.
too.
So they want to treat your wounds and take care of you guys. And so they lead us back out into out of the yard and into a room, a large meeting room with some beds in there and some toiletries and things of that nature. And they're going to basically tend to our wounds, and that's where we're going to cut it off for the night. And so next time when we start up, the first thing that we'll do is we will have the lottery, which is really what it is. And to the victory go the spoils, and we'll see what items we receive from the governor's treasure room. That'll be randomly. They will be randomly selected, randomly rolled, and determined. And then we'll have to determine how we're going to disperse them within the group, which should be interesting. So we'll have to see who gets what, and we can decide to do that however you guys decide to do it. It's your party. I'll let you tell me how you're going to decide who gets what, but that'll be the first thing that we do. Now, the herald, in his final words to us, lets us know that because of your heroic victory and accomplishment today, we will want to speak with you in 2 days at the Castellans, in the Castellans chambers, about an opportunity and a mission that we would like you to consider undertaking. And it is at that time that you will receive the spoils from today's victory on the field, but more so, we will discuss potential business terms of the adventure that we hope you will consider undertaking on behalf of the realm and its people. Thank you, well played, and we will see you soon. And he leaves. Sweet. All right, so good job for the night. Let's we'll wrap it up there. I will tweak some things before the next round. There's some screen sharing that I'm going to set up where I can share different screens, maps, for example. But depending if we take on this adventure or not, we're probably going to have an opportunity to do some old school mapping with graph paper. So I would suggest that you guys pick someone in the party to be the cartographer, if you will, and kind of map out, again, on old school graph paper, where we're going. Anyway, if we choose to go that route. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. So anybody got any feedback or thoughts or comments, or if not,
I need to get some armor.
Yeah. Dude, you need a weapon.
And a weapon. And a weapon.
You do. And you need give me my staff back. I volunteer to graph out.
Okay, cool. All right, so
Unless
Ben
somebody else
will-
wants to do it.
I mean, I'd
No, you can do it.
That'll work. So, like I said, I'll tally up. Also, I will tally up experience points from this round today, but I can't do that until we get the treasure because the treasure obviously accrues XP as well. So we'll get experience points. And Elijah, just so you know, the experience points that we get from today's combat, everything that went on today, you get experience points for making good, wise decisions. You know, just making smart plays. The DM, I can award those as I see fit. And then you'll also get experience points for treasure and magic items and things like that. So that'll all be awarded. And those experience points determine when you go up a level. And then you get extra hit points, right? And all that kind of stuff. So that's how your character rises up in levels and becomes more of a badass kind of a thing. So, all right, cool. Well, let's y'all decide. I mean, I'd like to play every couple weeks if we can work it out. But again, I'm going to let you guys decide what y'all can do. But
Well, 2 weeks away is going to be Labor Day weekend, so I don't know if anybody's going to.
Okay,
wanna
well,
do it
whatever.
that weekend.
I mean, I'll be able to play Labor Day weekend, but if you guys,
me too.
yeah,
I just had my wife on her calendar mark off every 2 weeks
okay.
that I was going to do.
Okay.
this.
Did you guys get?
control?
Did
Yeah,
you guys
right.
get my calendar info? The Google Calendar I created. Did you guys get that?
I didn't get it, but I don't use Google Calendar, so
Okay.
y'all just like I said,
I'll
y'all
put it
just
out.
tell me when y'all can play, and I'll make it work on my end.
Oh, it didn't let me log in or something, Mike, if I remember right.
All right, I'll check on it.
All right.
Hey, I couldn't use a different background here because it only gave me one until I log in. So I guess I can sign it. Are we going to use StreamYard, Pete?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
sign
gonna
up
use
for StreamYard. Good.
Chalkamars and Dagobah.
Okay, good. And can we?
Can we what?
this is not Dagobah. This is my woodland realm, jackass.
Kind of looks like Dagobah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does not look like Dagobah.
Kind of looks
If you pin me, you'll see it's not Dagobah.
Okay.
I was thinking the same thing.
Tarka gets the Pillars of Argonath. Tarka has the
All
Pillars of Argonath.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Pete, good first session. Good job.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good. Well, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So we'll look forward to 2 weeks. It'll be fun. The magic items, I'm basically just going to go through the random magic items and completely leave it up to chance.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you know, it'll be cool.
Perfect.
Who knows what we'll get.
Good.
So, you know.
Forget how scary first level combat is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you get
Hey,
popped.
I
You get
know.
popped one time, dude. It's, you know. That's why I didn't really
Pete,
want
it looks
to.
like
Go ahead.
it looks
What
like
are you
Josiah
saying?
and Elijah. We need to start. It looks like we need to start a little earlier for Josiah and Elijah.
Yeah, no, we're good. They just we will next time. I had to start late because we came back from Virginia for a birthday party.
Yeah,
We got
yeah.
roped into going. Next time, that is a good point. Next time we'll try to start an hour earlier, guys, if that's okay with y'all.
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
Central, and maybe hopefully we can get Matt in here in one of these.
Yeah.
I know his hockey thing is kind of you know.
Well,
So
he just had the championship, I think, last week, so he should be
Okay.
a little freer.
all right,
But,
well, cool. Well, anyway,
Who
we'll try
knows?
to start at
We'll,
6
we'll
Central
get
next time.
We'll get faster.
Yeah.
All right, sounds
We'll
good.
get faster too.
Yeah. Well, we'll see y'all soon. Everyone have a great week.
All right, we'll see him.
Bye, guys.
See you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.